Thank you for calling berated, B-rated movies, where B-rated isn't a bad word.
You ever called somebody and it doesn't ring, they just pick up and you're just like, hello?
Yeah.
I think that's what happened.
Have you ever answered the phone at work and said hello, like you're at your house?
Oh, sometimes. And then sometimes I call business like, hello? And I'm like, hello? What the, is this such and such? They're just like, yeah. And I was like, really, you answer your phone like that, huh? Like, this seems janky as shit. But anyways, hi, my name is Brian. I'm calling again.
You're back. It's your weekly call.
Oh, God, that's so good. Anyways, what's up, man? What are we watching tonight? What do you have planned?
This week we are watching the 2019 horror movie Polaroid, where I guess people, they get their picture taken on a Polaroid camera, have their fates tied to what happens to the picture.
Do they shake it? Shake it? Shake it?
Like a Polaroid picture.
I think there goes our... yeah. But, all right. With that, then, I do have a question.
Okay.
Like always. So, if you could pick any superpower in the world, you can have it, right?
Mm-hmm.
But somebody gets to choose, like, a disability for you. Would you do that? Or have your teeth be twice the size that they are?
I think I'd rather have the superpower and just roll the dice on, like, maybe it's not a bad disability.
Like what? What would you, if you had a superpower, what would you choose? Because if it's like, oh, I choose the power of flight, and then somebody's like, but you're afraid of heights. So you have to fly like Meteor Man, where you only fly a foot and a half off the ground and fly.
Yeah.
See?
No, I would choose, I don't know, like super strength.
Yeah, but then you have the world's worst flatulence every time you lift heavy objects.
Well, then just don't stand right behind me while I'm lifting heavy objects.
Oh, Anthony, we need help. And they're just like, ugh.
Plug your noses. Yeah.
Well, all right. I think I'm going to put on Polaroid, see if my kid wants to come down and watch it.
All right.
Berated, B-rated movies. Welcome to the podcast. I'm Anthony.
And what is up, everybody? It's me, Brian, the other one. Right? I still, after all these episodes, like, I just need to, I don't know, like when you get a different haircut, you're just like, fuck, dude, just pull the trigger, you know? Mm-hmm. Just do it. But I got to think of something funny. I don't want to be too D-baggy. I'm like, it's your boy. It's me. It's Brian. And then just bring in my own sound effects. Right?
Yeah.
But, yes, it's me, Brian. And with me tonight, well, us, right?
Yeah, with us, yes.
Was my son, Kane.
What's up, everybody?
Okay, I was about to say, really? You've been trying to get on the microphone all day long, and now you're not even going to talk on it.
Yes, I have.
Okay. So, Kane's with us, and we're going to watch Polaroid.
Polaroid.
Hopefully, he doesn't poop his pants.
Which, a little about Polaroid. This is the last movie to come from Dimension Films, or the Weinstein Company. It was, well, let's see what I read. It was an $8.5 million budget movie.
Ballin'.
It made $1.7 million at the box office.
What?
Because it ended up being bought and distributed by another company, so it was basically just, put out.
Huh.
They kind of just dumped it.
Huh. We have a Polaroid camera. We have a little one. So that'd be fucked up. Well, something little happens to you, like, oh, that was a mild inconvenience. Right?
That would be funny.
Don't take a picture of yourself.
Yeah. We watched the trailer And same thing. Take the picture. Nope. And then here comes 7. Take a picture, and then you got to shake it for a little bit. And then, oh, man, it's going to be taken over on the couch. What a big fat dog.
Is it the blue one?
Yeah.
The blue one.
But,
So, our blue one, we have like 100-something billion, like, pictures on it. So, let's hope nothing happens in the middle of the night.
right.
Right? Like, a freaking zombie with its head turned backwards, crawling on all fours, coming at us at the middle of the night through our window. Like,
That'd be terrifying.
would.
yeah. Definitely shouldn't have done that.
So, anyways, summer break now,
Yeah.
right?
Just had the last day.
The last
Yep.
bullshit day.
Yeah,
my
like
God.
it's on Monday. Why not just end it on Friday? It's a half day on Monday. That's the biggest bullcrap I've ever seen.
Because
Yeah.
school districts need credit for putting butts in seats because they get paid
But,
for the number of people that show up.
Yeah, it's
dude,
not.
it's
Sorry.
ridiculous. Like, how much, well, like I told you, like, the principal emailed everybody, and it's like, hey, the bus is probably not even going to show up on Monday, so, you know.
They
bring
told
your own
us that
kids.
too. We had a
It's like-
1 hour water day.
Right, and you're just like, that's their job.
So we went and got breakfast.
Right. It seemed like it was so debating it, but, you know, schools have changed so much since we were younger.
Oh yeah, it has. It used to be like 3-month summer breaks,
Dude, it used to be
longer
so much
school
like,
days.
I remember junior high and like even elementary school, like going to school like early because then you'd be able to like walk around and hang out and like socialize with your friends and
Yeah.
shit, you know? Now it's like school starts at 9. The school open up at 8:57. You're just like, what the hell?
Well, yeah, the school would be open like a full hour before anything was happening,
Dude.
at least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'd go up and meet me before school so we can squab up. Right?
Yeah, all your things that weren't supposed to happen would happen before and after school. Maybe that's the reason why.
Dude, it's still, man. But I don't know what's been going on. Right, we haven't been like, this is gonna sound really weird. We haven't been together in about
2 weeks.
a couple weeks.
Because
now.
last week was Ken.
Yeah,
We watched A Comedy of Horrors Volume 1
good old Ken.
with Ken Arnold.
Dude's awesome.
He's one of my favorite people to talk to.
He is hilarious.
We have
man.
a few, and he's one of them that just like you can tell he loves horror.
It just looks like he has so much fun, like doing his movies.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, the fact that you can ask him to watch a movie he made, I want to say, like 3 years ago with you, and he's had other movies come out.
Well, it was funny because the first time we talked to him?
We talked about A Night Watchman, yeah.
Yeah, but then he recommended watching that movie.
Yeah, he did.
And so we're just like, all right, if Ken told us to,
We're going to do it.
damn. But I'm trying to think if anything else has happened. Let's see.
Nothing really.
I mean, go through our basics. Check out our website, beratedmovies.com. Also, check out our subscriber-only podcast. It's available on our regular podcast feed through Apple. You can sign up for $3.99 a month. You get
Oh, it's $3.99?
$3.99.
Boom.
And you get a special episode every month, which there are
No whole
preview versions for like 5 minutes, but you get the whole hour for $3.99.
It's No Mercy.
Nice.
A No Mercy podcast from us.
Yeah, and so far we've done The President's Man.
Oh, that was pretty fun.
Yeah,
I like that one.
Kane was on that one. The United States of Insanity.
Yeah.
And this month's offering, The Fanatic, directed by Fred Durst, starring John Travolta and Devon Sawa.
was about to try to do some Fred Durst lyrics, but I can't. Where it's like, stand up now, stand down, push up now, push.
Well, I was going to say,
rolling.
yeah, we should keep it rolling.
Yeah, what's hands up, no hands down. You know what? It's funny that Fred Durst's been playing on the radio recently too.
Really?
I'm like, what the hell?
Oh wait, okay. I think I know why. Because he's got that new movie coming out from I think it's A24.
What?
He has a bit role in the new A24 horror movie, I Saw the TV Glow.
Haven't seen anything about
He
that.
plays the abusive dad.
That sucks.
I feel like you don't really have to try too hard for that.
Sucks so bad. Like, we always joked about that. Like, you know, if somebody comes up there, it's like, hey, Anthony, Brian, we need two guys who clearly look like they're in love with each other, and they look like they've never had a date in their life, and they also love animals. And you know what I mean? You guys look like you would play the perfect role. Like, would we be offended? Be like, what the hell?
I'd be like, how much you gonna pay me?
Dude, like, that's like, you know,
Always think
like,
about.
Well, it's like who was it? Anthony Perkins, the guy that played the lead in Psycho. Like, all he did before he did Psycho was romantic movies. He was the romantic lead.
ugh.
Yeah, so basically that, like, he was always seen as the love interest. So Alfred Hitchcock hired him as the killer
God.
because he wanted you to instantly fall in love with him.
All right. I
And
can
then
see
all of
that.
a sudden, like, you realize he's the killer and you become conflicted.
Yeah, but
And then after that, he could never play another romantic lead ever again.
God, well, it's like, you know, Steve Buscemi, right? Like he has or Gilbert Gottfried, you
I
know,
love Gilbert Gottfried.
or Danny DeVito,
Yeah.
you know, like there's certain roles where it's like, hey, we need this weirdo looking thing.
We need a short, annoying guy.
Like dude, everybody, hey man, I got into Hollywood to like get chicks
With, like, the worst voice possible.
something, you know, like so. I had my brother when he first moved out here. He was modeling for like some big companies and everything like that.
Okay, yeah.
And he had his own agent and everything. And she's like, "Hey, oh well, I guess that thing's not there anymore." So there was a casino out here that used to put on a show where they would jump off of a boat.
Oh, the TI.
I was saying the name, but
It's still there. They just don't do the boat show anymore.
I thought they closed
Oh.
that entire front part down.
Yeah, they closed the front part, but the TI is still there.
Yeah, the TI's still there, but the boat show and everything isn't.
Treasure Island for
I think after
the non-Vegas.
I think after Sharknado 4, when they rode that boat all the way down.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, we just watched Sharknado 4 last night, and my dad said this, and he was like, how has it not like broken in half yet for the thing? And I'm surprised the stuff even works. Like the steering wheel steers, the things
Oh, you can't say too much. Anthony hasn't seen any Sharknadoes.
I've seen enough of Sharknado. They actually
You
did
can never see enough
like
Sharknadoes.
I
Trust me.
listened to a little bit of a documentary or
Oh.
watched about Sharknado, and it was basically there was one guy who had like a half concept of a movie
He had a
for
dream?
for a serious shark movie, and another guy or for a serious tornado movie, and the other guy had a half concept for a shark movie that was supposed to be funny, and they started talking and realized that their ideas were perfect for each other,
No.
and put them together and created Sharknado.
Yep, that's
No. I still think that Sharknado 1 was supposed to be serious. And then everybody was like, dude, have you seen this? Like, you know, like if I thought that I was like a beautiful singer and I put a video of me singing out there and I was like, yes. And then everybody starts liking it and sharing it because like William Hung.
I was about to say that. The
Like
guy, he got
William
invited
Hung.
to sing the national anthem at a bunch of places.
Yeah.
Like he sang the national anthem at a Rockets game.
Yeah. So like
nice.
that. My mom thought she was funny and she bought me his biography DVD. I have it in my room right over there. Thanks for nothing, Mom. William Hung.
William
But
Hung.
so what was funny is, did you ever see that show, the TI, the pirate show?
I saw a video of it in Nevada history class.
So
'Cause
basically,
I don't think we were ever out here when went to watch it.
So it's like a big fight scene and everything like that, you know, and the pirates climb up to like the top of their mast and they jump off and all this other stuff. And so you've seen my brother, right?
Yeah.
Like you've seen his body type, how tall he is, and what he, you know, he basically is like, he looks like The Rock, you know, exact same body measurements basically. And so he goes and his agent's like, hey, they're looking for some people to go over there. And he's like, all right. So he goes over there, thinking that it's going to be some audition. And they're like, okay, can you swim? And everybody's like, yeah. Like, okay, well, then climb up to the top and jump off of like the top mast part, right?
Yeah.
And he's like, okay, cool. Like he's just jumping off of, you know, every cliff jive all the time, you know?
Yeah.
But apparently it was for like the acrobat part. Because when they jump off, they do like double backflip, twist, half pike turns, and everything like that. And Donnie's like, fuck, I don't do that.
I can't do that.
You
Yeah.
know? So he's sitting there.
Do you want me to do the pencil?
And so the people that were jumping off be like, ay, 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 and like jumping and screaming because they just got, you know, shot by a cannon or something like that. And so he's like, I didn't know what to do. He's like, so I just jumped and was like, ugh, and jumped off and landed. But he didn't get the part, I don't think.
Yeah.
Everybody's doing triple backflips.
I would imagine the guy that did the triple gainer is gonna get it.
The triple Lindy.
The triple Lindy.
You want to be
Greg Louganis. Sorry, go ahead.
That's good. You want to be pretty messed up if the person that did like the backflip and the pikes and the twists and Uncle Don, just did the pencil.
Belly flop.
Somebody back flopped it. They're just like, perfect. Can you do that 3 times a day, 6 days a week? You'd be like, oh God,
Oh, my back.
oh, I'm gonna be dedicated.
How much ibuprofen do you have?
You know, pretty messed up. He needs a chiropractor.
Yeah, but they're like, oh, that's just the shows. That's not including rehearsals.
He's probably gonna spend like $500 a day on just chiropractors, like multiple times a day because of just like he's cracking his back, like his spinal cord's getting messed up, and like
Yeah.
it's not I step on a crack and I break my mom's back. It's like freaking. It's gonna be crazy.
So,
Like, it'd be crazy if Uncle Donnie just like did a belly flop or something like that, and he won.
probably be embarrassed.
Yeah, and he won the audition, and the person that did like the triple backflips and like the twists didn't get it.
Jeez.
But what else? I swear there's found out that we have a big ass rat that comes in like our backyard every once in a
Oh
while.
yeah. For the
Yeah.
fountain.
Really?
That fucking pissed me off.
It scared me so bad. I was building a Lego set, and my dad's like, "Holy!" And then he just yells, and I'm like, "What just happened?" And he's like, "That's a big like rat in the yard." And he
Yeah.
laughs a little bit, and then he sends it to my mother, and I'm like, "You just laughed, and you sent it to your mother."
Yeah. So, like you've seen, you know, where we're at, like there's the mountain right there, you know? And
Yeah.
so here's only two, like the entire time we've lived over here, we've lived in this area since 2010. The entire time I lived here, you know, like my old house, we saw one baby scorpion like this big 3 years after we got into the house, and that was it. Okay. The entire time I've lived in Vegas, we moved here since 2008. I've never seen a snake,
Really?
even
Neither
a
have
dead
I.
one.
Neither
like-
have I.
In Idaho, like if you're driving around, you'll see like a snake that's ran over, like garden snakes, like ran over in the street, or you know,
Yeah.
gigantic boa constrictors in the middle of the road.
Speak.
Like, no, there's no boa fucking constrictors in Idaho.
Speak.
But I've never seen even a dead snake out here. I've seen a gigantic ass tortoise right up that hill on that mountain right there. But I've only seen one scorpion, and then how stupid I am. I thought that we had like those gigantic like black African scorpions, like those big ones that are like as big as my fucking hand.
Yeah.
And so my wife was like, there's a scorpion out here. And I was like, hell yeah, it's my time to see one of these things. No. It was like, don't ever see your heroes type of thing.
Yeah.
It was like this big. No kidding. Right? And like, I'm not complaining. I'd rather not see them, but never have seen, we've seen rock chucks out here or ground squirrels, whatever you call them.
Yeah.
Groundhogs.
But for the longest time, something kept getting me in my left, like somebody kept getting in the corner of my eye. I was like, dude, there's something in my backyard. My wife and son are like, no, no, no. And so
I saw a glimpse of it.
yeah, like over like the winter, like one of them like was frozen to death in my yard. So I was like, not my body, not my problem. And I threw it over the fence. Right? But it looked like an Australian mouse, the ones without tails and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like super weird. So I was like, okay, gone. And so then as soon as it started warming up,
The ones that drink Fosters.
bees. But like all we have on the side of our house over here is like a toy box.
Yeah.
And so when it started warming up, like where it's like, hey, let's see if there's like a rat nest or anything crazy like that. Nothing. So like
Really?
we pulled out. I mean, like there's nothing. Like even the toy box like empty. I think there's like, I don't know, 4 or 5 basketballs in there.
There's like a frisbee and like there's like a frisbee and some basketball, some soccer balls, and maybe a bungee cord.
Yeah, like nothing crazy in there. So we pull it out and we, there's like 1 or 2 little pieces of rat poop. But like same with your yard, like they have holes for like the irrigation in case your backyard floods.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So that we have 2 holes back there that lead to the front yard,
Mm-hmm.
So I think last week, all of a sudden I see this thing and I was like, what the hell? And it's sitting on my patio and it jumps up onto our planter box
Fountain.
and tries to get into the fountain to drink some water. I was like, what the hell?
You know what'd be funny? If after you threw the rat over, it went into like hibernation, and then when it warmed up, like what happened to Captain America, and it warmed up and it like de-thawed, and then that's the same rat, because that'd be pretty messed up if it just grew up and
got mad at me?
It got mad at you and it started
throwing it
drinking
over?
stuff like that.
It's back for
Throwing it over a
vengeance.
fence.
Yeah, and also like
Goes to sleep perfectly fine, then wakes up is like, why are my fucking my bruised ribs? Saying my boobs are ribbed.
what the But yeah, so when I was in Idaho this summer, not this summer, but a few years ago, so we saw, like, for the whole entire summer, there's just this dead, like, ran over pigeon, and I'm like,
Just kept getting flatter.
Yep, it kept getting flatter.
Yeah.
And I, like, didn't know where it went after that, like,
Somebody hopefully picked it up.
thankfully.
Mm-hmm. But I don't know. Other than that,
Where will we hit the bird?
I saw the restaurant. I've never done it before, but I want to. They offer unlimited boneless wings.
Dang, that's
I
crazy.
want to do it so bad, but
I want to do it so bad.
just like, I don't know.
Unlimited? Are you sure you
Yeah.
said that right? Or did you say, like, buy one, get one free?
No, unlimited.
That's crazy.
That's nice.
Yeah. So, I think tonight, we are drinking. What the hell is it called? 75 South.
75 South?
Yeah.
Everybody except me.
Genuine, true bluegrass spirit Kentucky blended whiskey.
It's pretty smooth.
It is pretty smooth. I got nervous because, like, I always say it. I'm always a big old procrastinator where I'm just like, I'm going to go to a liquor store. Right? But then Kane got out of school and I was like, I don't want to bring him to the store. So we went to the store real quick and I just grabbed this thinking it'd be funny. But it's all right. It's pretty smooth.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
It's about that time.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll be back with the beginning of Polaroid.
Dun, dun, dun. We should get a sound. No, wait. That's a shutter sound. It's more like,
Yeah.
and then it scans.
Yeah, maybe we should get the like Polaroid camera and just
I can't do it exactly. But yeah.
Right? Just get the real one. But all right.
Shoot, I'm
refill.
dying now.
All right, we'll be back.
All right.
All right, we're back with the beginning of Polaroid.
Polaroid.
It's a PG-13 movie.
Uh-oh. You're not 13,
Oh,
so you shouldn't be watching it. And it's way past your bedtime.
oh,
It's time to go to bed.
and it's a Tuesday.
Hey.
So now we
something.
open up inside a box with two girls. Oh, looking at her mom's old stuff.
I'm glad it's not a cup.
One's a redhead. Yep, just throw that ping pong ball.
So they're just going through. See?
They
This is
find
what you
love
get.
letters.
This is what you get for going through stuff that doesn't belong to you.
Exactly.
See? Once again,
Stop being a snoop.
know
Snoop
your
Dogg.
rules. Know your rules. What's the Dwight song? See?
Oh, yeah. Which I believe this is
A Polaroid
one of the
camera.
girls from Riverdale.
You know what? I've never seen.
I think I watched like 2 seasons
Damn.
and I got bored.
So she found a picture of her mom. I'm guessing
Like-
back when she was younger and banging.
An old Polaroid. They have the old school Polaroid.
Yeah, like
Right,
the,
the
old,
one-
old school.
Like the original. Not like the hard plastic one in the 80s.
Like the wooden one.
No way. That's the original.
Well, that's closer to the original.
No
That's
way.
like the original.
I would think that that's newer because
Is that
it
newer?
folds.
Yeah.
Okay,
but
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like the
Because
original.
I remember it was like a big hard plastic taco. But
well,
it
like the
didn't-
original, like you'd have a picture and the bottom it would come out the bottom.
Yeah.
That one looks like you can push a button and it comes up and down. That one
Okay.
looks like it was freaking. You get that when you get a DeLorean.
Shut.
So now her friend is going to take a picture of her sitting on the bed.
She looks all creeped out, like she's never had her picture taken before. Oh, did you see that?
They did
That was red.
a really good job of making that unnecessarily creepy. Like her
Well,
face.
did you see the behind her?
Oh, yeah.
And then here we go.
So now they're staring at the gray. You got to... Then she realizes you have to
Is it broken?
shake it.
Goddamn kids! Like,
Even I knew better.
there's so many kids who are like, how come there's a hashtag mark on a phone? It's not a hashtag mark; it's a pound mark.
That's the pound. 'Cause
Yeah.
You might have to
yeah.
call and put a pound sign in.
Or what was it? Like, how can you have a 3D printed floppy disk? You're like, no, bitch, that's just a hard. That's just a disk.
That's just a disc. Yeah. So they're just... I guess she's just staring at the picture waiting.
Oh,
Oh, and she only like sees herself.
I saw the. Yeah,
Was there like a little shadow?
no, for sure.
Okay.
But it didn't show the bed. Like the screen, it showed like the bed and her and the box, but in the picture, it showed her.
Maybe she zoomed in.
So now she goes downstairs to lock the front door and comes in and hears the whining of the camera.
It's winding up. It's like, "Whirr." See, no, that's a new one, dude.
Okay, that is new. You're right.
That looks official. Looks like I'm gonna go get one tomorrow.
It sounds like it's about to take off.
It sounds like it's gonna blow the fuck up.
It sounds like sounds like one of your twin turbos on your Nissan GTR.
So then she looks
Ha!
at the
There it
picture
is.
again. There's the shadow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's the shadow. So Sussy Baka.
I like how she turned around to look like, hey, is it still
Oh,
there?
is the shadow just hanging out? Like, oh, hey, I'm Steve.
Hey,
I'm Shadow
moved in my
Guy.
house. See, and then here's another thing too. How old do you think this girl is?
Like probably in her 20s.
Okay, so we're
Okay,
talking
he's
like
way off.
well, we're talking casting here, central casting. So
No, I'm talking about in this movie.
she's supposed to be in high school.
Okay.
Oh,
so-
really? I thought I was going to guess like 13.
She's
Years
supposed to
old.
be in high school, but she's very obviously like 20.
Okay, I suck
We're,
then.
we're like Saved by the Bell casting here.
Dude, hell no. This girl looks like she's 14 in real life and 14 in this movie.
She looks like she's like like 20 in real life.
No, clearly she looks like she shouldn't be in the house alone. Like, where are her parents at? Like, that's what I'm getting at.
Okay,
It's
okay.
like she's too young to be in the house by herself, right?
The dad, not the dad. The mom is probably the other person, and then the dad probably went and got the milk, and he never came back.
Maybe, who knows?
I mean,
looks
possibly.
like
So now there's a ball that falls from
that's the ball that they said we don't
Oh,
be
yeah.
doing this anymore.
from that ladder that she bumped into in the dark.
See, another reason. Where are all the lights on? Why aren't all the lights on?
Because they didn't pay their electrical bill.
See, and then it just comes that
So now she's freaking out.
this 13-year-old girl shouldn't be in this gigantic house with no lights on.
And she's looking for her friend Linda. That's such an old school name.
Listen, Linda.
Linda?
Linda.
Okay, let me just go upstairs in my attic. And it looks like they just moved in, too. That's why
Yeah.
everything's still in boxes. So that's
Yeah.
what you should do.
It,
Explore your creepy new house in the middle of the night with no lights on.
Let's take Polaroids and explore our house.
yeah, we'll use the Polaroids as flashlights and
Slumber murder
That's
party.
pretty much what they're doing.
Anthony, did you just say slumber murder party?
I did.
What?
That's what they're going to
This is basically what this is.
Hey, what are you doing later on tonight? You want to come over to my new creepy house? The house is on the corner of,
We'll take Polaroids and get murdered.
yeah.
Consummate suicide.
So she's up in the attic now, and she's staring down, and like she has a hand grab her.
Who the hell?
That's her.
No way
Oh,
that's
wait,
her. It's so
no.
weird. Is she putting her own hand on her own shoulder?
No, that was a different person. Unless
Right?
you reach
Oh.
around your body like
It looked
Mr.
like she went like-
Fantastic.
it was her own hand. She went like this. Because she just took her hand off.
Okay.
My, oh my.
Why would you do that? I've never
Scared the
once.
shit out of yourself.
I've never once used my left hand to grab my left shoulder. Like,
Hold on, let me try this.
even if my shoulder itched, I would use my other one. Oh,
So since she falls out of the attic and she's hanging
upside
upside down and gets
Thankfully
dragged
she-
in,
I thought she fell into a rope. Oh,
Oh
and then
my.
she gets dumped.
she got pulled back up for a second, and then
She got slammed. And then it took a picture and it says Polaroid on it.
she probably
That was a good creative title card there.
It's probably the end.
she's probably just hurt. Like she fell. She probably just like broke her neck.
So now we're at picture day.
God, I thought they were taking a picture with Polaroids. I was like, God, this school sucks. But they are taking school. Like, it looks like Abraham Lincoln's going to come out and be like, hey, 7 years ago. And then they're going to do the wind up with the flame thing.
My.
You know, where they
Yeah,
take pictures
like
just
hold the light out.
and it blows up.
Now stand still for 15 minutes. Don't move.
Right.
Or else you're going to get hurt.
Hey, wait, is that her?
So no, this is a different girl.
Oh, she just looks like her.
Oh, that scared me. I was like, wait,
So we're
she's
at
coming out of the yearbook?
Locust Harbor High School.
Seems like it's a...
That's an
No,
ominous name.
I was about to say, it doesn't sound like it's in the nicest area.
Oh, so it's cold. So it's in they were in the house cold in the middle of the night with Polaroid cameras that
Well,
are
I think
used.
that was happened earlier.
Man,
So now
yeah.
she's in the middle of winter, and she has a bicycle,
And that's not Polaroid.
and she's gonna ride her bike home from high school.
So she's taking pictures of different people.
You know, the last person that took picture of creepy people like that got beat up. And
Oh,
then he
she
got
took a
put up
picture
to
of
the
a guy
upside
she
down.
liked.
Oh,
Now
Well-
her friend Brenda's gonna go sulking in a pool and get sucked up by the Demigorgon.
So she,
oh,
I hear that Vecna's not a great guy. You got to stay away from him.
Fucking Vecna.
You'll be running up that hill.
Such a
He's
beautiful
supposed-
song. So now
Vecna be,
what?
Vecna be spelling ICUP.
No, yeah.
Wait, what? So
Oh.
this boy comes in.
I thought that she lived into that house.
Wait, hold, that's the antique store. That's the antique store. So he's probably
Yeah.
selling the box with the Polaroid camera and crap in it.
Oh no,
And-
he bought some stuff at a yard sale, and
Ugh.
he's bringing it back to the antique store.
Dang, so he's gonna get 0.01 cent profit.
No, I think he
Oh.
works for the antique store.
Oh, so
I
that's the
don't
Polaroid
know.
camera.
Yeah.
SX70.
Oh, she likes it. RJS.
Which is...
Ron Jeremy's.
The secrets that this Polaroid camera holds.
The smells that these things have smelled.
It could crack the case.
Right? He's like, that's what I'm trying to get rid of it. No evidence.
Doesn't even work anymore. Like, probably doesn't work anymore, and she winds it up. Like, she grabs, like, a wine jar, she puts it, shoves it in the back, and makes a hole and starts winding it up.
Maybe it just needs to be charged.
So now she wants to take his picture.
That's really weird.
Oh, he offered. You can try it out on me.
He was talking about them lips. He wanted a big old fat kiss. He's like, what's up, girl? Get me right here by
This giant grandfather clock.
I was going to say the Beauty and the Beast candlesticks.
Lumiere.
That's that dude's name. Oh, so now the instant there's like, oh.
And we're waiting.
Oh,
I feel like we're gonna spend a lot of time waiting for like gray pictures to turn into the picture.
Like at this point, oh, what the hell? He just went in for a kiss.
He read
That's
the
how
room
you-
wrong.
That's how you took a picture of him. Oh, I see what happened. She took that creepy picture of him. So he's like, hey, let's take a picture of me. And then he got in all close and then went to hurry and try to kiss her. And she said,
So then she bolts from the antique store.
that's where you work. You can't really close up shop just because.
I feel uncomfortable. I can't be here right now.
Right?
Like one of those sassy girls on TV that are like, I can't do this anymore.
She's like, I got to take a shit. And she clocks out and leaves. She didn't even clock out.
No.
Technically, this is time fraud.
I don't even know if you clock out at the antique store or if you just.
do. You use one of those punch ones where you put the card in and you pull it.
You are
I
not
did that at my first
Dad.
job.
Damn.
We had it was the old school like attached to the wall thing, and everybody had their time card.
What happens if you lost your time
And
card?
Then you would literally just get the hours that you were supposed to have worked, even if you worked overtime.
All right, that's not bad.
Yeah. So
Because if you didn't work those hours, then it's like, oh, shucks.
so you'd have to put it in, and you'd put in the time you came in. That's disgusting. The time you came in, the time you went to lunch, the time you got off lunch, and the time you went home.
What the hell?
Yeah.
I think I've seen.
But
one
you
of
got
those.
free food because it was A&W.
Damn.
I think I've seen one of those on like a cartoon.
Yeah.
Before, like there one of those. It was on a tree, and these bears were working on something, and like every like 5 seconds, there's just like a with a freaking thing because it's like going so fast. Yeah.
So now, the girl from the antique store shows up at home
Mom's house.
at Mom's house.
Well, even before she even got in, again, she took a weird creeper picture of some dad and his daughter.
So she's just sentencing all these people to their death.
Well, she took it with her picture, her camera, her picture.
Oh, okay, with her camera.
Oh, so her camera isn't like.
Right? It's so random. Like,
It's like,
you know-
only this camera is haunted, not all
Right.
cameras.
You know how pissed I'd be like if all of a sudden some random person like was like, hey, look through my phone. I was like, what the fuck is that picture of my like wife and kid? Like, who the hell are you? Like, why do you have this picture? Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
Oh, so she stole the Polaroid picture.
Let me
camera.
just.
Oh, she's going to take a picture of her dog.
Let me
Don't
just.
you dare take a picture of that dog.
Yeah, she's just like a.
Oh. Thankfully, she has a brand new box of Polaroid pictures.
She's got a new cartridge.
Oh, don't you take a picture of that dog.
She's going to take a picture of the dog.
That dog
s-
is cuter than you.
Don't do it.
The golden retriever. Poor thing.
What if it's backwards and it just takes a picture right into her retina? See? Oh, the dog's name is Ned. And he's like, don't take a picture of me.
If anything, this is the most well-behaved dog ever, because anytime I ever try to take a picture of my dog, it's like, wait, you want me to get 2 inches from the camera so everything is indecipherable?
Right? She's trying to take a picture of that dog because he's trying to get the Bush's baked beans recipe from it.
It's Duke.
Thankfully, some girl just came into her room.
thankfully, her finger was hovering over that red button like she was trying to, like, murder that dog. Like, she was the evil sister, like, laugh. And
So we come into the kitchen and have the busiest
well,
it's not the kitchen.
top
Living room, kitchen
section
combo.
of the refrigerator.
Right.
Like there's just random papers.
One blow, one storm is going to come. But so the main girl, still don't know what her name is. She was wearing a scarf earlier. Now she took the scarf off, and it looks like she was strangled with like a cord.
Wait, what?
On her right neck, there's a gigantic. Well, it could be a scar.
Like a ligature mark.
Yeah, it looks like she had a. I don't want to say a noose around her neck, but like a electrical cord, something.
Wonder what happened.
See?
Yeah, what?
I'm sure we'll find out.
What if we don't?
So now
It just keeps you guessing all movie long.
the girl she's talking to is trying to get her to dress up for Halloween
And she says she wants to see him in a Speedo.
Wait.
because he has a good butt.
So you can just wear board shorts. I don't think any man should wear. You know what? That's a question right
Like
there.
a mankini.
Should men? What if it's yes, but only banana hammocks?
Wait.
Yeah. Speedos or banana hammocks.
So now her friend has game planned that she didn't want to go,
Right.
didn't want to get dressed up for Halloween, so she bought her a little Red Riding Hood costume.
And then she says that the wolf's gonna play her, and then the other girl says that the butcher comes and saves her.
It looks like that's a scar on her neck.
So I'm
Yeah.
assuming this is going to be like one of those whole scenarios where she's going to go out and all the other girls are going to be dressed more scantily clad,
I hope so.
and she's going to be the conservative one since she's our main character.
Maybe. Well, I don't know. The guy in the front seat, he's wearing a three-piece tuxedo.
So he's
So, I mean,
Tuxedo Man.
Damn. What if it's it's on World's Dumbest. It's called the Fuxedo, where it's like Velcroed on the side so you can like rip it off.
Shut.
Like that's what they on the
Oh,
World's
this
Dumbest.
is apparently her boyfriend because she gets a kiss on the cheek.
Which one?
Oh no, that's
The driver?
The driver, the guy next to her, that's her boyfriend.
That looked like Megan Fox. Now
Like-
it doesn't. What the hell? It keeps looking. What the hell? Did the girls in the back seat switch seats?
I think so, maybe.
Wait, what?
Did we just catch that?
Oh yeah, so they're going to talk about that neck thing because she keeps
Red
trying to like cover it.
That's what I do.
You keep drawing attention to it by moving things over it. Like don't look at this.
What's over here?
Don't look.
Instead of pointing, I do with my eyes, like over here, up into the top right.
Don't look at my neck thing. Stop looking.
So then she took that picture.
Minus
of that
5
boy.
points. Get the fuck away from me.
Shut.
Look at my neck. You get a point taken away. What? Like the whole thing was like, Anthony, don't look at this.
Whatever you do, don't look at the bad thing.
Oh, so that guy really did work at the antique store.
Yeah.
Store. All
So
right.
they're co-workers, and he was trying to double dip on the job.
Oh, and now he found a. What is that?
Like a film reel? No,
Yeah, projector.
no, a projector, and he's got the slides.
Yeah.
When you used to be able to put your pictures in slides, you could put it in the slide projector.
And now he's gonna pass away.
Oh my gosh,
Not
the
getting the
Joker.
sneaky kiss.
He's looking at pictures, and there's a creepy shadow,
I mean, it looked like a normal shadow to me, but they're just creepy. Oh, no,
but
the
it wasn't
shadow's
like,
gone.
yeah, the shadow's like, it's not.
Oh,
it
no, the
shows up
shadow's
in
in
different
that
pictures.
picture.
Yeah,
And he's like, "What the hell?"
it's like,
What the?
is there something wrong with the projector? Is there somebody behind me?
Right? How come the shadow keeps moving in the pictures?
You're standing
And
in
now
front
he's
of
getting
it.
afraid,
He's standing in front of it, Dad.
right?
Yeah, he's standing in front of it. No wonder
I would
there's
think that's
shadow.
me.
Yeah. So he keeps flipping back and forth between a vampire magician and a kid on a table.
So now he grabs a weapon to fight the shadow.
Does he not know how shadows work? If the light is blasting at you, you're not going to have a shadow, like, I don't think it works like that.
He's pretty not smart.
Is that an axe or a hatchet?
That's a hammer.
That is a claw hammer.
Hi-ya! And then he just tried to start hitting something.
Does like a half claw hammer swing at the shadow of himself.
Why would you take the curtain down?
So he pulled down the curtain. He ripped the curtain.
You know how many people like that I've looked into their bathroom window and they get afraid and they just start punching the curtain?
That's what I do. That's my go-to. I punch the nearest thing to me
just
when I get
start punching
scared.
the curtain.
That's my hobby. I do that every single time I come home from school. I do that as my workout in the morning.
It's so funny how many people post those fail videos of them trying to prank their significant other or their boyfriends or their husbands by like making creepy sounds. Oh, so now the projector
is red.
No, the projector screen that he took down turned into a body, and then it went boo and ran and jumped and scared him and it killed him. Well, I mean, he might not be dead.
So now we're at the party at this nice house,
the Wayne's Manor.
Yeah,
Dang,
like I was about to
right?
say, we are at a very old, nice house
Like, what the hell?
with those
What
old iron like water heaters on the wall.
God,
dang.
those are, and everybody's wearing what? Those masquerade face masks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
everybody. Oh, that's what the tuxedo's about. Everybody's dressed all like 1920s.
Not her. Oh, she looked like a hippie. Like she's gonna read someone's.
Oh, there's a gypsy lady.
All right.
Oh, just took a selfie. So this has to be nowadays.
Oh, sexy fortune teller.
So why the hell are they driving
You can't
around their
say
fucking
gypsy, I'm
great
sorry.
grandpa's Buick?
I know.
And why is she riding a bike to school?
Well, maybe that's like the hand-me-down car.
And why
That
is there a
looks like
goddamn antique store? This is getting me so mad right now.
That looks like an iPhone 7.
Still, so that was like 4 years ago, 3 years ago.
So now she's actually going to try to read their fortune.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Look at these beers. Did they not know how to put beer in a fridge?
It's decoration.
No beer is a decoration.
You leave some Sam Adams out.
Boston.
From Boston.
Look, there's the other beers. Ugh, so now this girl's going to drink a warm beer, huh? I hope
warm
she
beer.
dies first.
It's
Oh
very
my-
German of her. No, my dad would talk about that. He's like, until the vets came over, like the GIs did in the 70s. Like, you didn't have beers in a cooler. You had just beers, warm beer.
Well, our buddy, he said that his dad, when he would go to work, would go to the gas station because apparently, I'm not a big beer drinker, but there are beers that are supposed to be served at like room temperature and stuff like that. Fucking gross.
I know, it sounds terrible.
Yeah, so he's like, he'd pick a beer up before, and then when he'd get off work, they'd be nice and warm for him. I'm like, get the hell out of my house.
I don't like.
So now Sorry, go ahead.
I don't like juices and carbonated drinks or anything like that cold, which like I'm not cold. Warm.
I was about to say, really? So quit
Yeah.
using all the ice then. I'll make it nice and warm for you from now on.
Shut up, Dad. You're not going to put it in the bathroom.
So now she leaves the kitchen because creepy skeleton guy is staring at her.
And following her.
Skeletor. Who is that?
The person with the skeleton.
How'd the photo turn out? Was my hair okay?
Speaking of hair, but never mind.
Oh, this is the guy from school whose picture she took.
I thought she took the picture of the kid that was working with her.
Well, this
But
is
I mean-
before she left and with her camera.
Who knows? She's like, hey, you're wearing a cape. I'm wearing a cape.
Come talk to me. Let's make out.
Hey, what are you doing here at the party? Again, we used to have high school parties and like college kids would show up to it. It sucked. I mean, it was cool. Everybody showed up to it, but we were so worried.
So the girl's name is apparently
This rhymes with nerd.
So now she's going to show this guy her
Yeah, even that
Polaroid
guy, he's like,
camera.
what the hell is that? She's like, it's a camera. And he's like, oh. He's like, here we go.
Like,
Get in, babe.
let me take your picture.
He doesn't even know how to hold it.
Yeah. He's doing that guy thing where you like don't really care, but you're acting interested. Like
What he should do, and here, I'm going to call this right now, is they just take a picture of just an empty area, and then when the shadow is in that picture, just leave it.
it's like
And be like, oh,
it's like I can't do anything. I'm gonna
Wait,
I'm
that's
gonna get
actually
outta here.
smart. That's actually smart.
you gotta mess up this wall.
you
I'ma
don't
kill
touch
this
this wall
wall.
again.
I'm gonna kill this wall.
You can't hang any pictures here.
You can never take this wallpaper off. I've got you.
Joke's on you. I'm asbestos.
I don't care if there's gum on it. I don't care if it's rotting down. I don't care if it's on fire. Oh
So
shit, never
now
mind.
they're trying to take a selfie, which the phone is obviously way too close. It's only gonna get two of them,
I
not
mean,
all
look
three.
at his little bitch ass arms. How tall do you think that guy is?
You gotta hold that phone way out.
Dude, he's like 5'3". Oh, since she's like, hey guys, look at what I have right here in my pocket.
Let me take a murder picture for you.
She does the magician thing. She's like, what's right here behind your ear? A Polaroid camera. And fucking takes a picture of him.
Here, let me kill you. It's better than getting blind with eyesight from your iPhone.
Do you guys
Here
want to
we
all be
go.
dead later tonight and be in the picture?
Oh, I saw that. Freaking Daniel LaRusso Jr. is going to be murked by the end of the night.
I kind of feel like in this movie we're going to be staring at a lot of gray pictures and getting a lot of like, look at this camera.
Hey, look at this. Like, they're trying. You're trying. Like, you're not going to bring the Polaroid back. All right? It's not going to come back.
Do you feel like this is like a 90-minute commercial for Polaroid cameras?
It's still real to me, damn it.
Lady Gaga paid for this.
Yeah. You know, like, I guarantee they're going to try to do something. We have, like we said, like a miniature Polaroid camera. It's pretty nice. You had them. Like, we've taken pictures of your kid, you know?
I don't think you should anymore.
But we took the pictures, and we have, they make mini Polaroid photo books. Uh-oh.
Oh, and the one girl just takes her own picture.
You know how I know she's not psychic?
Because she took her own picture with a haunted camera.
Just take somebody's random camera and presses the red button.
So this party is basically essentially like becoming the setting ground for everybody that's going to get murdered later.
God damn it. Her name really is Bird.
It's Bird.
I'm
Oh,
the
all of a
biggest
sudden the
bird.
police
I'm
show
the
up?
biggest bird.
Whoop whoop.
The police show up? Really? We're
I
looking
know.
for Bird. You're at a high school party. All those kids are drinking, underage drinking, and probably doing drugs and, you know, premarital stuff. But you're looking for a girl named Bird? Why am I here? Where's my mom?
It's like, no, your mom's fine.
It's on your way.
See, where the hell is the goddamn lights in this town?
Yeah, we're in the
Oh
darkest police station.
Dude.
It's lit around his desk, and that's it.
Yeah. Oh, the other desk way back there has another light on it.
Oh yeah, it does.
Why does everybody in this town have fucking nearsighted vision?
So he's got to give her some bad news.
Got some bad news. girl.
Tyler's dead.
Dang. That's sad.
I'd say, and? So he's not, what? I clocked out and went home. No, they're like,
Oh, is Tyler? Oh, Tyler
Tyler's the one that worked at the antique thing.
is the antique store. The kid that got murdered at the antique store. Okay,
Yeah, he's like, we noticed that you're still clocked in, so you're going to jail for time fraud.
because you were still at work, so you were there when he was murdered.
So, and she's
Did
like,
you-
I wasn't. Okay, so then,
Did you lie on your time clock?
exactly. We believe your time card, your card.
And you don't have a computer system. You have to take the card
We believe that
and
you,
put it in the thing. And when you hear the thunk,
as a high school student, are working 26 hours a day.
even though there aren't 26 hours in a day.
They're like, we don't also believe that you did not go to school today because you were working, which means now you're truant. And you're going to go to jail for truancy. You're going to go to jail for time card fraud. You're going to go to jail for murder. You're going to go to jail for all this shit.
Yeah.
Let that set in.
You know what?
And you're not allowed to have scarves in jail. So everybody's going to see your fucking scar.
So now you see your weird neck scar, and you don't have to sit there and go be like, "Oh, I'm hiding it. I'm
Ooh,
not
I'm
hiding
shy.
it. I'm
Oh,
hiding
God.
it."
Is that the It's a Wonderful Life bridge?
That does look like the Wonderful Life bridge. So now we're outside. The mom has picked her up and is comforting her.
Thanks for bringing my wool blanket, Mom. I was wearing a jacket earlier, but apparently I don't have it anymore.
But I took my jacket off at the party,
And I threw it in the water.
Right? Please let somebody jump off of that bridge and be like, "Not my sore ear, Mr. Jenkins." Hey, if it's cold, you know what you should do?
You put on a jacket.
Go inside your house.
Or go inside, yeah.
Don't
not
go out
not hang out
in the middle of a fucking snowstorm.
and
Blizzard.
just and enjoy your sorrow.
Hey, I remember the first time I was arrested. It was for a different time back then, though. Forrest Gump had just thrown and caught his first touchdown.
Jenny.
The moral of that story is, we'll get to that on a commercial break. So, God damn it.
So now she's looking at the picture she took of him at the antique store.
But once again, she's in the house and there is no...
And she took the group picture, and then the other girl took her own picture.
Oh.
The shadow's there.
Yeah.
That whatever girl.
So she's seeing the shadows.
It's right there.
Yeah.
It's a smudge. See, and there you go. That's what you get. You're not supposed to touch the picture of a Polaroid picture.
Yeah, right?
So now she's going to call the girl who took her own picture, Avery.
I thought it was like
So
Ivory.
is she popular or not? Like, I'm really confused.
She's probably not. She doesn't look cool.
She's like the
And how come
other
she has
friend.
How come she has everybody's name and number in her phone?
Because she's the other friend.
Yeah, if I was like, hey, this is going to be really weird, but there's a shadow behind you when you took a picture.
Dang, did she just say, party's over, get the out?
Get the hell out, yeah.
What?
So this is the girl that was the gypsy, right?
No, oh, wait, maybe.
Yeah, the fortune teller. Sorry, I shouldn't say gypsy.
No, I mean, it's not Gypsy Rose. Dun, 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 dun.
So you hit your light, like that curved light,
Oh, wait.
the
this is
hanging
the part.
light, and it's got dust in it. And just
No way this is someone's house.
How
Stop.
did-
This is the part. This is the part.
This cannot be someone's house.
Which okay, my other
That's so
question.
dusty.
My other question is, how is the light hanging so low?
Why? And it was like a hallway.
It's a hallway. Like you're gonna walk straight into that, and she's not tall.
Fuck no, she's not. Why there's all these skeletons around?
I know.
What?
This
It's
is-
like she's set up a house like full of booby traps, like she's home alone.
This is the house to give you heart attacks.
No.
Oh, there's a skeleton. Oh, the chandelier. It hit my belly button. Like,
Well, then you go to run away from the skeletons, and you run face first into the light and knock yourself out.
you ever played
Oh, hi,
Pitfall
Steve.
on Atari?
Which one?
Pitfall,
Yes.
where you run, you jump, and you swing over it.
Yeah.
Swing over the alligator. That's what she's doing with that chandelier. She's just run and grab it.
Well,
Like
it's if you ever want to like give yourself a confidence boost, and you're a lady, and you put on that Sia song, like I want to swing from the chandelier, and you just jump on it.
But then you're gonna be coming in like a wrecking ball.
Ball. You want to be
Yeah,
funny? You want to
you
be
see.
funny? If she walks upstairs and she's like, "Oh my gosh, it's a skeleton! Oh, what's
they're
up,
everywhere."
Steve? What's up, Steve?"
She just knew him.
Whose
She
dumb
names
idea
them.
was it to put all these skeletons in our house?
So does she go into her basement, and her basement looks like the fucking cellars from like Tornado Towns?
it does.
They've got that big ass saw and everything hanging.
Well, this feels like super Midwest.
Like I hate the fact that they have this gigantic, gorgeous looking house, and it's dusty as fuck,
I know.
and like the basements clearly looks like shit.
Obviously.
God damn! Look, that's 3-story house at least,
At
including
least.
a basement.
At least, like
You know,
no crosses.
it'd be
Like,
messed up if it was only like a 1,200 square foot house. So each floor was only like 400 square feet. So they're like, hey, guess what? This is actually 18 stories tall.
This is a super ass tall house.
It was one of those, what's those lazy butler things called?
Oh, the dumbwaiter?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know why they call it that.
because
It's a
you're
pretty
dumb.
smart idea if you really think
It
about
is.
it.
Like,
Yeah.
I don't
Uh-oh.
want to have to carry this downstairs. So then she sees the shadow. She
Oh,
runs
yeah.
away.
Well, while we were talking, because there's nothing going on.
And then she
Oh,
runs
God
straight into
damn
the
it,
light.
Anthony.
Straight into
They
the
kind of
light.
tease it.
Right into the chandelier. Oh, and then by hitting it, it turned it on.
And she knocks
It's a touch
herself
lamp.
out.
It's a clap lamp. Clap on.
She probably has.
And the light keeps swinging, and you see the shadow get closer and closer as she crawls away.
Oh, then it just grabbed her by
She
the
gets
head.
grabbed by
Dang.
like weird mutated like ghost hands.
I like to point out that Kane jumped.
Shit.
Looked like Steven Seagal grabbed the back of her and was like, "Yeehaw!"
I like to point out that also in President's Man, the fight scene at the end, that looks like Chuck Norris that breaks his neck. That,
Yeah,
remember?
any karate.
At the end.
Oh yeah, when he did it from the back and then
Oh yeah.
Looks like she needs a chiropractor.
He does like a reverse rock bottom DDT neck breaker.
what's a Stone Cold Stunner? A reverse stunner.
Well, a stunner he'd be turned around though. Like
Yeah, he was.
no, his head was up.
Yeah.
His head would be down if it was a stunner or an RKO.
TKO.
Yes.
I thought that Stone Cold kicked him in the stomach.
yes, and then
then
their head is already facing down.
Yeah.
And then he goes down with them. His head was up and he pulled down on the neck and snapped it.
yeah, so that's a reverse stunner.
It's
The
like a reverse
shadow's
yeah,
gone.
okay, reverse stunner.
Yeah. Hold on, sorry. So now we're back at the girl's house. Bird.
Bird's house.
I'm saying nerd's house.
We're at the bird house.
Yeah,
The
God damn it.
girl
See,
is-
this is another thing. Don't fucking name your kids stupid names. Bird.
Well,
Because
please,
you want her to sing. No.
please
Can I
do
tell you
that. Let me
something?
call it the birdhouse.
Yeah, so now we're back at Bird's house. After the she gets bird called. What the fuck just happened?
she just threw the Polaroid camera at the wall.
Oh, and then it burst and it took a hurl picture. But
And then we see just like film substance on the floor. Oh no, that's just the floor. The camera's fine.
yeah, so we're at Bird's house and then she's going and looking through all the Polaroids that she took the night before.
So now the fortune teller girl and the guy from the antique store, their pictures are up.
it's really weird to say, damn, she looked pretty banging. And they're just like, hey, she's supposed to be high school kids.
I mean, I'm just like she looks like she's
no.
like 25.
Nah, we can't say.
She looks like she's like 25.
This should
No.
this should be like another Dumb Ways to Die song. Like
Oh, let me take my picture with this strange camera.
I can't take it anymore.
accidentally take a picture with a Polaroid camera and
What?
then you die.
Look like fucking Junior Tom Holland.
Yeah,
Actually,
he kind of does.
I don't know who's this guy now. You know what preview we saw for the other day?
What?
Jim Cotta.
What?
Dude,
Like a movie?
the old version.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
But we're in high school. That looks like Robbie Lawrence.
It does.
Robbie,
It looks like Miguel's
Rival.
fighting rival.
You broke my back and took my girl.
I kill you.
I'll be all Valley. So now she's bringing her. That's Miguel. There's Robbie. There's Tori. There's fucking
Well, they're lookalikes.
dude.
Like I'd have to like they give me face blindness. They look
Dude.
so close.
It is nuts.
These nuts.
Wow. I hope your
Yeah, that
mom
looks like
listens to
Miguel.
this episode.
So now she's Bird is showing her friends the camera and the shadows and trying to pitch them on her conspiracy theory
right?
about.
And then you have no proof. That's the thing that sucks.
Well, that's why I say conspiracy theory, even when we know it's true,
you know, that's
But-
the thing that sucks.
but we have no proof.
Trust me, there was a shadow here,
Trust me, I saw a thing
and then
in a YouTube video.
Penn and Teller did their thing, and the shadow moved over here, and then magic.
So yeah, so now she's explaining Tyler and Avery are dead. Therefore, anybody who had their picture taken is going to die.
I'd say, look, do you see any shadows around here?
No, but like they're all like
Uh-oh. Here comes cool dude. Here comes
He's like,
Robbie.
I'm going to set the picture on fire.
Watch this. I'm a badass.
This is stupid.
in high school. Look at me. I got a Zippo lighter. So now he's lighting it on fire.
We
And what?
and now the girl in the corner of the picture, her arm is smoking.
Ooh. Like, oh, that's weird. And then all of a sudden,
And then her arm is red,
It's just got an Indian burn.
just out of nowhere.
Yeah. Oh,
And then her arm's on fire.
what the fuck? She looks like Fantastic Four guy.
Well, yeah, she looks like what's his name?
Frame on. He does it. All right. Thankfully, there's a fire extinguisher right there.
and it doesn't work because Miguel didn't.
Well, yeah, because they're not putting the picture out.
Have you ever? Well, we don't know.
Yeah, because the picture.
Oh yeah, it was
The
in
picture's still on fire.
Oh, then here she comes.
Yeah,
Whatever
so-
you do to the picture,
That'd be messed up. Because what if you...
So then she puts the picture out,
All right, hear me out.
and this girl's arm is like charred.
Yeah, it is.
She's gonna have to go to the burn ward.
Oh, and that girl's hair is charred. So now, look, the picture's rejuvenating.
Yeah.
So is her hair and her
Rejuvenation.
arm rejuvenate?
No.
They should.
That's fucked up. So then, okay, hear me out. Hear me
This
out.
is not a
hear me
fair
out.
game.
Hear me out, okay? So whatever you do to that picture
Yes.
happens.
to you.
Yes.
So let's just say you, Anthony, in a code, if you played, a hand party and ejaculated on that picture,
Ew.
Wait, what?
see? What happens if you spit a loogie on that picture? Would you spit a loogie on that person?
I think so. Whatever you do to the picture, you do to...
What if you were, having...
What if you actually accidentally dropped it in the toilet and you took a crap on it?
That's what I'm saying.
Or you put the picture like in the toilet. Everybody's like, I'm drowning.
Messed up because
tastes so
there's
bad.
piss in there. So it's like, oh, is this piss? Ooh. Asparagus piss.
So much nitrogen.
You know what'd be funny? If you paint it, you just paint rolls them in the trash.
What happens if you accidentally dropped it and stepped on it, and then I was like, and they fucking pancake? like right now, they're driving up with that truck. Like, what happens if it goes underneath? You know how many lizards I've accidentally ran over?
Yeah.
How do you run over goddamn lizards?
How? Like, you hit a bird one time when we were driving a car.
Yeah,
How?
bird's fault.
So now, the guy that Bird likes drops her off at her house.
Thankfully, what the hell is going
Or no,
on now?
at the crime scene.
That can't be a crime scene. Who's dead?
No, at the house where the...
Oh, Avery.
Avery's house.
Okay, just pointing out that
At the fortune teller.
that house does not look as nice on the outside as it does on the inside.
No, it doesn't. They
And
did
clearly, you can break in with just a screwdriver and going into her
this
ducts.
security system sucks.
Oh my God! Look,
Really, like...
there's literally the only thing stopping the outside of the house and the inside of the house is a plastic painter's.
You just need a Phillips head.
Jesus.
Dad, Brian, I have a question for you.
It's Dad.
I'm following the podcast rules, but so what happens if you just shart on the thing and then they get a giant gust of air?
See,
That'd
maybe.
be pretty messed up.
What if the pictures are just voodoo dolls? See?
Yeah.
Well, they basically are. They're treating it like a voodoo doll. Whatever you do to the voodoo doll happens to
Frisbee
the
and spin in
person.
the air. They're like, "Oh," and they fucking go. All right, so now this accomplice is now just sitting outside.
Just
God
staring
damn
at
it.
the camera.
There
Maybe
you
I
go.
should
No,
take a
he's not
picture.
staring at the camera. He dug into her purse and got out. So now he should be
Is
the
he
next
gonna take a
person to
picture of
die.
himself?
I fucking hope so.
Like,
You don't ever every
don't take
time.
a fucking selfie, idiot.
If my wife is like, "Hey, will you order something and I'll give you my card to get it?" I'm like, "Okay." Every time she's like, "Okay, it's in my purse." I was like, "You go get it." Like, you don't go into even your wife's purse. Even if she's like, "Hey," if my wife ever asks me, "Hey, will you get my card out of my purse?" I'll go over to her purse and bring the purse to her. I was like, "Here you go."
Well,
I don't go and
I would do that, but not for the reason you would do it. I would do it for the reason of, I don't know where to find things in your purse, and I don't want to fish through the stuff in your purse.
yeah. Remember that one movie where they had all those
Wait.
dirty drawers and
Hold up.
Yeah.
Hold up. What was that?
I don't know.
So now she goes back in. She sees the shadow, right?
No, it was like a monster. It wasn't more. It was more like a monster, not a shadow. That's the shadow.
And it's staring at her. Jeez.
You see, that's the
God.
monster that I saw.
That is creepy.
So is it a monster shadow?
It's a shadow
then she-
monster.
Right?
She's trying to get out, and her scarf is stuck. Maybe
He
stop
just
worrying about your
pulls on
scarf.
it even harder.
Yeah, he's like,
I'm choking. Oh, so now he's gonna be like,
What the heck?
I see the scar.
So now they're gonna have to
Scarf.
talk
What'd
about
be
it.
even more messed up is
Scarf,
like if the scarf gave her like a rug burn, and he's like, "Damn."
Your scar got worse, babe.
One time, like when you flip a towel at somebody,
Yeah.
like this
Yeah.
one guy wanted to challenge me at a restaurant that we used to work at, and I was like, "Dude, don't challenge me, man. Like I'm fucking a professional towel flipper. Like I can break glass.
You
like,
got to get that tight ring.
dude, I hit one of those quarter machines, and like all the candy came busting out like in the movies. Like that shit's real.
Yeah.
I did that, and I hit him on his shoulder, and he had a scar on his shoulder. Instant just goes and blew up. Fucking started blood, dude. I was like,
God.
dude. So now we're in a hospital.
Oh, and the fortune teller girl is waking up.
Oh,
It's
she's
not
alive.
the fortune teller girl.
Oh,
That's the burn victim.
that's the burn victim.
that's
My
fucked
bad.
up. That's
Sorry,
fucked
I'm getting
up.
face blindness here because some of these people look very similar.
Wait, she said
We have
happy
lots of-
anniversary.
We have lots of raven-haired girls in this movie. There's lots of dark-haired girls.
I'll go get the nest.
It's like watching a Hallmark movie where everybody looks beautiful and similar.
I really hate that it's modern time, but they're wearing clothes from like the 70s.
I know.
Like the fucking,
Well, because this is around the time when movies were made that everybody's a fucking hipster.
you know,
in
the
high
last
school.
time I saw somebody wearing that jacket was
Yesterday.
in Brokeback Mountain.
Or like Jack Tripper
Oh no, no
from Three's
Brokeback
Company.
Mountain joke.
No. I never watched that movie.
Oh, dude, don't.
I'd never planned
The
on it.
climax in the movie is when they climax at about 10 minutes into the movie.
I don't want to see the climax.
Wait, what? 10 minutes in.
Usually the climax of the movie should be halfway through the movie because it builds you up, and then you're like, holy shit, that happened, and then it lows you down.
Okay. So
Yeah.
I've
That's the
worked in a
thing.
few hospitals. I have never seen a room 135A.
This is the reason why. But you also work in a hospital where they turn on all the lights.
Yeah.
God damn it. Look at how many, there's like,
Or-
you know what?
Or computer systems that don't look like they're from the 1970s
Right,
or
I'm
80s.
pretty sure that I used that when I was in 3rd grade to play Oregon's Trail.
Because that is DOS.
Dude,
That's
That's
like
the
old
thing
MacBook.
is that DOS still
Mac
exists.
weren't even invented.
Like DOS still exists. DOS runs in the background now, though.
DOS effect.
Like it. No, it runs in the background though. You never see it,
Like that.
Dude,
or rarely, if ever, do you see it. But basically, you see the
what
program
the
run,
fuck? So she opens up her curtain.
and the fortune teller or the burn victim girl, she gets taken out by the monster.
But the monster came out of the wall like the Demigorgon.
I know. Like,
And so then all of a sudden there's one nurse.
do we really have a firm rule on how this monster works yet?
I don't
Was
know,
he just
but
like
Is that-
everywhere?
Is that teeth marks on the floor? No,
it's
that's blood.
teeth marks? So we're just chomping the ground.
Gnarr, 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 gnarr.
Gum, gum, gum. I was about to
I
say
love linoleum.
munching rugs, but
No, that's linoleum.
it's
Nah,
also-
nah,
We're in
nah.
a hospital. That's linoleum.
I know.
but we're
Grant.
also in a hospital that doesn't have any light bulbs, and
Well, this is like
Why is he crying?
This is like Midwestern. Like if you have a heart attack,
Oh.
we have to put you on the air vac.
so she just dropped down from the ceiling. I don't know if she was hanging by her IV cord, but it looked like she was hanging and there was a cord around her neck and also under her armpit.
Which how did she? Like the cop tries to ask if she tried to kill herself, or insinuated she did. Like how would she manage that? And get it to support her weight,
But I mean, you clearly see that there's...
because it's a plastic. It's a cheap plastic IV cord.
I mean, those rubber tubes, they're tight enough to get those veins to pop out so you can start mainlining black.
That's rubber though.
Oh.
Like those clear IV.
They're not
tubing.
rubber?
Well, it's a different material.
Oh.
Like those snap. Like I don't know if you know this, but it's
I'm
like
leaving here. Then you try to break it over your knee.
like
No,
I don't know
it
if you
doesn't.
know this, but like with like a G tube, it's the same material. Like a stomach tube. So like when you have stuff stuck in the tube,
Ugh.
like the feed will get stuck. There are times like if like like you've just been running it continuously, or you need to or people haven't been flushing.
Yeah.
You have to knead it. Like you have
Gross.
to be careful when you knead it, because if you pull too hard, you can snap the plastic on a G-tube.
That's gross.
So, like, I don't think that, like, there's a whole point to the story. Like, that could support her weight. Long story long.
I mean, basically, just don't try to murk yourself in IV tube. Oh, so now here she is. She's like, look at me and my dad. I've got my pocket watch. He was a reporter. Worked for the town paper.
The town paper. That's like working for the Las Vegas Review-Journal.
No, that's like working for like
cool.
your HOA. Congratulations.
I worked for an HOA.
All right. That's like having just two dads on a podcast. Oh.
We are different. We are different.
We're built different.
We are funny sometimes.
Not all the time.
Right? Grounded.
Well, see you next episode.
She's like, oh, it's my fault. So it's
not his fault. He didn't do anything.
But he's sympathizing with her.
Bird is talking.
So I'm sorry.
See, he's just trying to get it. You know what I'm saying?
Basically he's doing the
There's no reason at all this is his fault, okay?
responsible teenage boy thing.
No.
I'm sorry. I'm listening. I'm sympathizing with you. You're paying it forward to yourself.
Uh-huh.
Nah. He's just trying to play the long game.
He is. That's what I'm saying. You're paying it forward to yourself.
He should act more like Tyler. Just go in right now.
But you saw what happened to Tyler.
Go for third base.
Uh-huh.
So now, God damn it.
No, Tyler's like Aaron Judge. Swing for the fences.
The only thing that she carries around is a Polaroid camera, a fucking...
In her messenger bag.
And the...
Who uses messenger bags?
I've got a messenger bag that I've never used.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like...
Because you know what's funny?
After the early 2000s and you're not Dawson from Dawson's Creek, who uses messenger bags?
Dude, I bought a messenger bag when I used to work at the same store that I met your wife at.
Yeah.
I bought one of those, and I was like, you know what? Someday I'm going to use this. What if I go on an airplane trip and I just want to do this? I've never once used that fucking thing. It's still brand new.
But then you can open it up and be like, stocks and bonds.
Like,
Stocks
look at
and
this.
bonds.
Hold on. Open it up and just bring
Right.
out like a roll of crackers. I'm like, this is what I need.
This is my business bag.
Yeah.
I mean,
I've never
business when I
once.
eat my crackers.
Yeah, I've never once used it. And like, you kept telling yourself, you're just like, I'm going to use this someday. And then it's like, you know what?
Oh, so now we get our old school...
God damn
go
it.
look at the newspapers.
And they're not even in a library.
No, they're in like a room with paper newspapers.
And then they have those manila folders that have the strings that you tie it, you know,
Oh, yeah.
or circle around it to close it.
The accordion binder.
Uh-oh. 3 teens dead. Shake locust. Photography teacher kills tree teens.
You know what'd be funny?
Keep taking more pictures. What?
So, it'd be funny if Betty... Yeah.
Yep.
She gave you the bag. She bought you the bag, and she puts, like, an orange in it and says, like, you can open it when you get home. And you
and they-
just 100% forgot about it, and now it's, like, how long did you get it?
Fuck, 15 years ago.
Okay,
then-
15 years ago.
Uh-oh.
It's a 15...
They figured out the initials. RJS. Roland Joseph Sable.
Nerd name.
So he's the ghost in the camera, or the spirit in the camera.
But I also like how they're in the newspaper and they're showing pictures in the newspaper of like these kids that are being tortured and like tied up.
Which, okay, like...
Wait, what?
They show a picture of him staring out the window like he looks like the town pedophile.
Or like in a mirror.
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
Like he's like, Mom, stand over there at a 45-degree angle and take a picture of the mirror so I'm in it. He's like, have you never fucking seen this before? He's like, so that way it looks like I'm looking at the mirror, but they don't see you. But it's...
What?
So now the girl, Bird, and the dude who is in the movie Dune...
I'm just gonna call it bird and land animal.
Yeah, hold on a sec. let's pause it real quick.
All right. Well, we'll be back with more of
Right, just out of nowhere.
Polaroid.
It's like, hold on, my drink. I just realized it.
So now they're looking through all of these photos with the shadows.
And then they die because the
I was about to
photography
say,
teacher.
there's no pictures with the shadow on it. Because after you die, the shadow moves to the next picture.
Well, yeah, like, so the shadow's just hanging out in old pictures.
Maybe the shadow took. Maybe somebody took a picture of the picture with a shadow in it.
Ooh. What if they did that? And it was like,
So then the coffee lady drops stuff and scares the crap out of him.
when did you start drinking coffee, Anthony?
When I was like 22 or 23.
Okay, so not in high school?
Not in high school.
Like a fucking goth loser? Like, what the fuck?
I only
You
go to
guys wanna go to
IHOP at
Denny's?
3 in the
Shoot.
morning after
Uh-oh.
raves
So now,
and order water and coffee.
guys get coffee.
Oh no!
No
So
sugar.
it took a picture of.
I like my life like I like my drinks
Quarter
dark.
mile at a time. Oh.
Wait,
So the kids, the two boys got into a fight and accidentally took a picture of them.
So now they're going to be next.
But at the same time, the shadow isn't there. So basically, if you quit taking pictures,
It's gone.
right?
So,
Uh-oh.
so only one guy is in the picture. Because they took a new picture, it switched to the new picture. So now he's going to take a picture of the other guy to try to switch the order.
that's
I
more.
mean, maybe. So you know what? As messed up as this is going to sound, okay? But
Okay, now it's getting interesting finally.
hear me. Right.
That's-
God damn. Uh-oh. What the fuck?
So she
It is
stabbed...
a voodoo doll.
Basically, it's a voodoo doll. She stabbed his picture to stop him, or stabbed him in the hand to stop him from taking a picture of the other guy.
God damn it. So then, is this going to be messed up if I say this? But what if on the last picture, okay, you just go down to like a euthanasia ward and take a picture?
Oh, jeez.
You know, it'd be
See?
funny.
Modern day problems with modern day solutions.
You know, it'd be
All
funny.
right? Follow me for more fucking.
Don't follow Brian for that. Don't. That's morbid.
No, it's not. That is a fucking perfect scenario. You take all the pictures.
It was going to happen anyways. No.
You end it by doing that.
Dead.
No S
Spider-Man
Frio.
did it.
No S Frio, people.
Okay, so let's just think about this. Let's say you stab the picture like everywhere, and then you grab salt water and you dump it on it.
Yeah.
That would hurt so freaking much.
Yeah. Would it also be messed up if there's like, hey, the picture only if you have to be a healthy person. And so that we mess up, like if they did it to you, but the shadow never goes to you, it's like, what the fuck? That's how you found out that you had AIDS?
Wait, what?
So now they're at the police station explaining to the police chief or the police officer how this works, which they're going to sound insane.
He already knows how it works. You know why? Because he's the only police officer working 24/7.
Oh, yeah, he is the
God
attack of the
damn.
Killer Donuts cops.
Tomorrow, he's retiring tomorrow.
You know, it'd be funny.
It's my last day of work.
Wait a second, look, there's so many more police officers now.
Imagine they're like this. Okay, look. If I take a picture of you, take a picture of the police officer, and then
Yeah.
they do that, and then they're like, look. And then they, like, grab a pencil and they start stabbing the
No,
out of it.
no. But, all right, so now what? She's back at her house?
No, they're at the police station, and the guy with the long hair is
Rodney Keene.
like he's in police custody.
Didn't look like it because she was just openly and freely opening up a door and talking to him.
No, he's behind the window.
Yeah.
Somehow they can talk to each other through double pane glass.
Oh, I thought that was a door and a door. They were talking like this, and he's like, hey, babe, I can't leave here. Got an ankle monitor.
No.
Didn't buy the house at 77. She just changed the name on the deed.
Oh, Lena Sable. So she's
Roland's wife?
Roland's wife, yeah.
I thought that said Ronald.
I knew this dude named Roland.
He really rolled.
Maybe.
That's the same name as the gunslinger.
What?
So can you get off
You know,
of me?
from what is it? The Gunslinger series, Roland Deschain.
Boom. Oh, well, look, he is in custody.
So get off my underwear. It's
there you
crawling
go.
up on me.
Oh, so now they're driving down the snowy road.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go to the creepiest house.
Yeah, so much like snowy fog.
Let's go to the house on the corner of Mulberry Street.
We're like, I'm sorry, man. Like, Anthony, if you lived in a creepy neighborhood with, like, it was always foggy and lights, be like, hey, come over. Be like, maybe, like, in the middle of the day.
In the day, but I'm not leaving at night.
If you go over to the middle of the day and it's still just dark because, like, you have so many trees, so, like, shadowing your house or something, I'd be like, Anthony, man.
I mean, it honestly looks like Silent Hill out there.
Right? You know, I
Yeah.
never played that game. I never played that game. I watched the movie, and I was like, this movie kind of sucks.
I played the first couple.
You know,
There's more than one?
Yeah.
God damn. Oh, so now they're at Robbie Lawler's wife's house.
so if they take never mind. Just
Oh,
forgot.
yeah. So she
Right, and
was.
she's sitting there, she's like, I know you changed your
So
name.
this is Lena Sable.
I'd say, who the fuck are you? And I'd punch her right in the face. I know you changed your name. Why'd you do it?
You're like, because
I'd be like, who are you?
who you?
I'd say, come here, watch this. Then I'd grab my fingers, do the peace sign, and point right in the eyeballs.
Yeah.
Gets him every time. And then she touches the book like, oh, Rebecca Jane.
Yeah.
Wait a second.
Oh, so it was their daughter, Rebecca Jane Sable.
Oh, you
That's her Polaroid.
fucking Jaeger bombs.
So
That
was
girl from earlier
What
that
the
fell out of the attic and just got really hurt.
so that's like a way back thing.
Yeah, that's like the beginning of the movie.
So because we didn't get any like reference on the time periods at all. So
No, because everybody, it's still there's like, this was filmed in 87 or 77, but they've got the new iPhone.
But that is
But
kinda-
they're driving their great-great-grandpa's fucking Ford.
that is kind of clever though
Wrangler.
to like push that way back, and like
Right?
bring
Because
this
there's
up.
like, hey, another thing too, Anthony, if we ever buy each other gifts and you're just like, hey, I bought you this fucking retro thing, I'd be like, no, Anthony, I'd like something new.
no, I'm gonna go find you a vintage haunted.
Here's a retro fucking leatherback binding book. Like, no, just give me the new book, please.
I'm gonna go find you a vintage haunted book,
Right?
and I'm gonna give it to you for Christmas.
It's like, these are vintage. They're used. Can I have something new? Please.
I'm gonna get a Polaroid camera for Christmas, and I'm going to take a family picture, and then I'm just gonna throw it away, and then I'm going to get smashed in tiny little pieces.
So now the guy in the holding cell is freaking out.
I'm freaking out.
Yeah, right? Uh-oh.
I mean, it's not like he can go anywhere.
And he's turning around.
And here's the creepy shadow guy that got him.
Here's a question. If you're really scared, Anthony, would you scream?
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever screamed. Like, what good is it?
Well, I mean, in his case, it probably doesn't do you much good. What they're going to open the door as your dead body falls out?
For me, screaming like lets out the pain. Ish.
So this
Okay.
lady, I don't know, I don't know exactly who she is, but I know she's been in like a few horror movies. This has
Who?
got to be like the wife of Roland.
Yep, there's that girl.
She's got to be like horror movie royalty.
Yeah, is that same fucking woman from Poltergeist? No, Conjuring.
No, that's Lynn Shay. That's a different woman.
No, she's the old woman in one of the Conjuring movies.
She might have been in a Conjuring movie.
Maybe.
So this looks like this fucking Polaroid camera is still around. Like, it's a picture of the daughter from earlier today where this happened like last weekend. So it's not like this happened like 80 years ago.
Yeah.
See, they're doing flashback pictures and videos, it's the exact same bedroom, the exact same piece of shit fridge that our great grandparents had.
Yeah.
Piece of shit. There's all
That,
the wood.
that yellow fridge.
And they just bought like, hey, it's 2015. Buy me an old fucked up camera.
That's
Hey, camera
older.
girl, you want to take a picture of these nuts? What? Somebody just said that shit.
Ew.
Look, what the fuck? And now everybody's dressed like they're in the 70s. And now there's all these people out front that are dressed like they're in the 70s and they want to fight her.
You know what I have a question about?
Why are these kids in the 70s?
What if you took like a bunch of pictures of one person and grabbed like all different parts of their body, like 100 different things, and then you grab a pencil and stab it right through? Will it do all of the body?
Maybe.
And then you take it out. Will the shadow be?
So, hold on, sorry. So, the high school bullies or whatever were taking pictures of her and with her own camera, and they look kind of lucrative, and they started sharing them around school. And so the girl was embarrassed that her pictures were taken and everything like that, and so she hung herself on the tree in the front of the house. And so then ever since then, my husband sought a father's vengeance.
I think.
Damn, yeah, see, so that's good for him. See, again, if you fucking bully, you deserve to be fucking murdered.
Yeah.
You know, for the most part.
So he gets murdered and then or shot and then electrocuted while
And
holding the Polaroid camera
But what is that, the dark room?
in the dark room.
See,
That's the dark
all right,
room.
so we need to try this, all right?
No, I looked up her IMDb and she wasn't in The Conjuring, but she was in a bunch of. She's been in a million things.
What was some of them? She's not the Conjuring, dude. I guarantee if I look her up, I'll know exactly what movie I was talking about then.
She was in Twin Peaks,
That one's all right.
which my dad would know that because I don't know that.
What did she just do a Houdini trick on him?
Wait, what?
She's like, look at this, and all of a sudden,
Child's Play 2.
no, I wouldn't know that one.
I don't know who she was in Child's Play 2. Fried green tomatoes.
Ew. So now all of a sudden she's pulling out fucking Polaroid pictures like she's fucking Gambit from X-Men. And she's just handing them to people like, this is for you. You get a picture. You get a picture.
Hold on.
Gone
You
in
get a
60
picture.
seconds.
So
What the fuck? Gone in 60 seconds?
She
And
was the mom in Gone in 60
God
Seconds.
damn it.
Yeah.
I'm going back to that.
Oh, and she was in The Grudge.
The Grudge, maybe.
I'm going back to that conspiracy theory of what, like, if you take multiple pictures of somebody and one has a shadow right there, would they die, or would they still be alive and keep dying and dying and dying and dying and dying in
Just
separate
keep
worlds?
killing you with CPR.
That'd be terrible.
That'd be
You die, wake
That's
up,
what
you die,
OA.
wake up.
Have you ever seen the show OA on
Yeah.
Netflix? Yeah.
just falls off a building,
Here's Deadpool.
dead, falls off a
So now we are at the police station
I think they were back at
at the high school.
I think they're at the high school.
They're at the public record or the records office of the high school.
1971.
That's not 1900s.
But at the same time, like, God damn it.
Do you see that red dot in the background?
Hopefully it's the sniper. It's the fucking girl from 1971. Why does that guy look like he's taking a dump? In the Polaroid picture. You know how pissed I'd be? I'd be like, kill me now, Anthony.
This is a shitty photo.
You kick the door open, bam,
Shut-
surprise, and then take a picture of me.
Yeah.
Like, she said, hello? Connor? Why would Connor be at the school right now?
Yeah, really.
Like if all of a sudden if I broke into Walmart at like midnight and I was like, Anthony? No, what? Why the fuck would you? If you did, if you're just
Why-
like, yeah, hey, I'm over here, I'd be like, what the fuck are you doing here, man?
Exactly.
Like, goddamn, go home and go to bed.
So then the
killer.
friend gets
Oh, they split up. They divide and conquer. So there's multiple
Yeah.
kids in here. I thought it was just those two.
the friend gets
You're the killer picker upper
like
killer.
I don't know if the killer got her or if she just like got startled by somebody.
So now it says sheriff something. They have a picture.
We're looking at Thomas Pembroke.
He
I
probably
think
is
that's a
broke.
real name.
Oh, that scared me.
The sheriff scared you?
Yeah.
What are you doing here? He's like, what am I doing here? Bitch, I'm the police.
Like, that's why I'm here. Oh, so he's going to get them for breaking and entering.
As he should.
Got
Yeah.
him.
Being a responsible adult.
Yep. Like this, you can't even count your senior prank.
Imagine another cop comes in and he's like, "Freeze! Put your hands up!" and draws a gun to them, and then they arrest them, and then another cop comes in and it keeps going on and on and on.
What if they said, and they started shooting each other? It's like, what you say
Stop.
when you can't do it?
Why are you doing Saturday Night?
What you say?
Why are you doing the Saturday
Uh-oh.
Night Live
Uh-oh.
the shooting, aka Dear Sister?
So now Bert is threatening the cop that she's going to take a picture of him.
I'll take a picture of you.
Don't you dare. He's like, I don't want to be on Facebook. Oh, so he just took a picture of...
Of the cop who threw the camera. But not before it could take a picture of him.
Damn, so now that cop's fucked in half.
But we don't know what it caught on the picture.
It just showed it. It was a perfect
I saw like a
pose.
face and like a body.
100%. He was like, why'd you do this? I lived my life a quarter mile at a time. He was one of the fucking asshole bullies that
Yes.
went in.
Dang, he's
Then
got a
fuck that
jawline.
cop. I don't really say that often, you know?
Yeah.
But if you were a bully, then guess what?
You know what's really funny? My dad was comparing Saturday Night Live, the shooting, aka Dear Sister, to this.
Yeah, because look, now all these police are going in guns a-blazing.
What did you say?
And now I support it that he took a picture of the kids that he tied up, or that she did. No, the dad. We always said, like, you know what? Somebody messed with my kid. Nope. Bye.
They ain't alive anymore.
And now look at this. Blame me,
So
my
now-
friends.
So now we're like getting the battle of the recollections of
Right.
what happened.
There's always 3 stories.
Yours, mine, and the truth.
Yep. Oh, and then all of a sudden, fucking Alex Mack water comes in and generates into a body.
Oh, geez.
Jesus, is this the Predator now?
It's the school water. It's dirty. It's
Here it
brown.
comes.
Well, that would explain it.
Jesus. Shoot
So
him.
you're gonna shoot a skull person.
You're going to shoot liquid,
That's the school water.
and they just grab the...
It's like you're trying to fight the T-2000.
It's like fucking Flint, Michigan up in here. Oh, and then that's hilarious.
It's snapping the
It's
picture in
ripping the
half.
picture in half. Please rip his body.
And it ripped his body in half. Finally, we get something interesting that happens with a picture.
There it goes.
gonna throw up.
This
I
is what
thought
I've been
it was
waiting
pretty
for.
Funny that when her arm was on fire.
I was just thinking there's like so many opportunities for how you can make this work.
Like, you ever seen those videos where somebody like puts that stupid like flame stuff on like their crotch and then they stomp it out? But that just means you just stomped your friend's dick because
Yeah.
you were just...
That's kind of messed up. Where, like, have you seen? Wait, I think it's like, yeah, Baby's Day Out. The baby lights.
Oh,
his
yeah.
crotch on fire, and his friend
And he
rolls him
keeps
on the
having-
floor, and then he keeps stomping on him.
Mm-hmm.
While the cops trying to be like, "Have you seen this baby?"
See, so
No.
now...
So now
the
they're running.
girls-
They're running away from the monster.
And then there's the hallway with the random lights that are, you know...
This feels very Lights Out. I don't know if you ever saw that movie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like how the exit lights are on.
they're made out of radioactive material.
This feels like if like the Slender Man was an
They are.
alien
And Predator.
and Predator at the
And
same
Terminator.
time. Yeah. it feels very inspired.
Oh, God.
Heavily inspired.
All right, they're in the showers now. Why are they turning the showers on?
Because they need heat.
To like throw the monster off its scent.
Well, if
Either
there's
that-
like, you know what? Let's just shower real quick before we die.
Either that or you got to get rid of your stress sweat.
They just want to see each other's butts.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh yeah, butts. It's
Butt talks and yachts.
all
No,
right.
they're
so
just
here.
sitting there, and basically, like, the water is supposed to be their defense system between them and the monster.
I've seen this before. Arnold Schwarzenegger put all this
So he puts his hand
mud
in,
on him, and the predator couldn't see him.
but he does look like the Slender Man
So what
Not
the fuck?
if
really.
he
Why is
wasn't
water?
wearing a suit.
Yeah,
Why is the water can't get? What the fuck? I don't understand why that's its weakness.
Yeah, that seems like I don't get that one.
it's
Is
air.
it
That's
because of-
why.
Is it because Polaroids can't have water on them?
I guess. Like, you follow the rules of a Polaroid.
See, like, I really hope that, like, the maker of this movie contacts us and is like, hey, you
It's like,
guys are
actually-
fucking completely wrong, you dipshits.
You know what'd be
Please-
even funnier?
If you are listening, please do.
Yeah, we've had it happen multiple times.
We love it when people correct us.
It was like, you fucking idiot. It was because of this reason.
Yeah, I love being corrected.
It's fucking hilarious.
It's the best.
Oh, God. Look at that shitty light. Why are those lights the same? Then all of a sudden that last one's like, whink.
Yeah, the other one's like curved.
It's not even the same one.
No, it's like a different length and width.
It's like a fucking, those are like 2x8 Legos. That one's like a 1x18. Like, what the shit? Oh, then somebody grabbed her and yanked her into a dark hallway.
But it's a person.
It should be a normal hallway by this point because there's no fucking lights on anywhere. You know? Oh, we can't stop it. Can't stop, won't stop. Rockefeller Records.
Can't stop.
Why don't they just
Can't
take a
stop
picture of something that's not human?
Like an animal? No. So you'd really fucking do that, but not a euthanasia ward?
Oh
no,
my!
I'm not saying the euthanasia board. Take a picture of a wall.
Right? Like
Because
take a
I
picture-
think,
It's like, I'm stuck in the wall.
oh, I can't do this again.
I can't murder the wall.
but
Take a picture of a turd in the toilet.
Because if you're yeah, then he's gonna try to murder the turd.
What do you do?
but
Have we tried that one yet? Has the Idea Factory figured that one out yet?
the only
Can we do that?
downside. So remember earlier when they took a picture of Robbie? Not Robbie. Gosh, I'm getting it mixed up now. Remember when they took a picture of the one that just recently died? What was his name? Not the cop.
I don't know, but hold on. So now, what?
Oh wow! So then
Oh, they're running,
they're running, and then the
and they pause, and then
other guy gets pulled away by the monster
Damn.
So-
with the camera. No, not with the camera.
Nope.
She has got the camera.
Is she going to sacrifice herself?
She's gonna take a picture of herself
What a nerd.
The guy
and give
who
herself
looks,
photo blindness.
Right? Her eyes are completely fucked. So even if she survives, she's going to be blind.
so the person who looks like Robbie Kane. So if they don't take a picture for a long time and then they take a picture, it transfers it to the other picture.
Yeah, so that's what she
Yeah.
just did. So I'd like to that
So
one.
she changed the order.
She changed the order. So
In the middle of his death, he's going, okay, well, hold on.
Oh
Somebody
wait!
else-
Oh darn it! You
know-
I gotta follow the
Oh,
rules.
well, hold on. It just really like, I'm in the middle of doing something, and then he picks, oh, I got to go over there now.
I was doing a thing, and then you took a picture.
He fucked up like they just took like a picture of like, I don't know, a mega Rubik's Cube.
Be like
And
that.
a ghost has to just fucking sit there for all eternity trying to solve like a fucking 100 by 100 Rubik's Cube.
Yeah.
oh my
It's like,
gosh.
oh, I'm never going to get this.
You know what'd be funny?
It's like that Will Ferrell. What is it? The when he's doing the singing competition. Darn it to heck! Just that level of frustration. Just like I gotta move on.
So now look
Rules are
where
rules.
she's at.
It'd be
She's in the dark room where it all started. And she's got the...
Didn't you kind of figure we were gonna hit up here? And then there's like the picture necklace. What's the name of those? There's a better name.
Like those the pocket watches. No,
pocket
you
watch.
see, I really would have thought. So who the fuck is that? Is that the girl?
I don't know. But it'd be funny.
No, that's the dad.
That's the dad.
It would be funny if Patrick Mahomes was
He looks like the Night King.
God.
He kind of does.
It'd be
Sorry.
fun-
Go ahead.
It'd be funny if Patrick Mahomes was chasing after him to try to catch the kid, and then she takes the picture and he gets his ankles broken by the thing because he's like, oh shit, I have to go get her.
Right?
So did she just take a picture of him?
Yeah. And then he's going to look at it and be like, what the fuck? That's what I look like? Oh, and then, of course, she puts her fingers in the photo. And now he's confused. Well, what do I do?
So then she crushes the photo like a voodoo doll.
God damn it. Oh, and her because her fingers are in it, her fingers also are getting fucked in half.
But it's only her fingers. But
it's her pinky and ring finger.
Okay, yeah.
She's never going to be able to hold a cup of coffee again.
So just use your other hand. Start gaining strength.
That was her right hand. And now things all crumbled. So what would have... Oh, and then she uncrumbles the photo.
Does that mean he uncrumples?
She just does it again.
Yeah. So he gets to... These are weird rules. He gets to uncrumple, but if you burn somebody in a photo, you can't unburn them.
You can.
Oh, here comes... Is she going to burn it? Yep, all right, here she
burn
comes.
the photo.
She's walking around, limping around.
She's very impatient with this
Burning her
lighter.
fingers.
Well, he just sucks, or she sucks with that lighter.
But she keeps like doing these like half flicks. Just really flick it. Like do a real flick.
See, I would have thought like, hey, you already got the police open. Now guess what? Your fingers are going to light on fire.
You better let go.
And then you're never going to be able to play radio DJ again. And then
Now
all of a
her
sudden she
fingers
holds
are
them up.
burning. Because the photo's burning.
Oh, but she's going to lose her entire 2 fingers.
That's all right.
Just the tips.
You're not going to die.
Yes. But they're going to be like, fucked up.
That's
Right.
fine.
You can't play guitar.
Well, I don't think she ever worried about playing guitar.
You for sure can't play piano.
Man,
I'll
like,
never be Santana.
it would be like in Sharknado. Need a hand.
You can't fucking right.
Need 2 fingers.
You can't be a quarterback. You need your pinky and your ring finger to be a
I
quarterback.
mean, like we're in a high school. I'm surprised she didn't set off the fire alarm.
High schools don't have fire alarms. I tell you, fucking last year, my old high school literally burnt down.
Without an alarm going off? Strange.
Like, I 100% guarantee that it was a senior prank gone wrong because, like, oh, an alarm went off at 3:30 in the morning. In the middle of a snowstorm, the fucking, like, 1/3 of the high school burnt down to the ground.
Dead.
And you're like, really? So now they're looking at a photo. Oh, look at how happy we were 3 days ago.
But one guy's gone. The dead guy's gone.
So,
Damn.
So it pulls them from the photo.
That's fucked up.
that's crazy.
Photoshop is a hell of a drug. See, look, another stupid photo bomb.
My old school dad, like when I was in kindergarten, all of a sudden there's a fire drill. Well, it wasn't a drill. Somebody pulled the fire alarm.
Oh, no.
I just want to see like maybe outtakes or another movie where it's just like people trying to take
another in
pictures of
San
them.
Francisco?
Yeah. Like I just want to see people trying to take pictures of them and be like,
Ooh, hold on.
like freaking out over
Like,
nothing.
okay, it's a senior prom. Let's get your pictures. And then look, she has to throw it awkwardly with her non-dominant hand into the fucking bay.
Well, and on top of that, it's like an old Polaroid camera.
Well,
It's
what
not-
the fuck happened to her neck? Oh, that's the end of the movie.
Losing your fingers didn't affect your balance.
See, here's
It's the
what I
same
would have
picture
done.
from the front of the. It's the same picture from the first part of the movie.
Oh, and that was the end of the movie. Polaroid.
Yeah.
She threw it into the Bay Area.
And
But here's like, if I were to ever do anything, all right, let's hope this never happens, right? But if I were to ever have anything weird happen to me like this, I think that I would go and get cement and put it in cement and then drop it into that or bury it in the ground.
well, yeah, somewhere where it's hard to find.
You know what I'm saying? Because you know that there's going to be a
Or
number
put it
two
in
of these.
cement and then bury it in the ground.
Yeah, or get cement, get a scuba gear, dig in the river, bury in the river.
Yo, it'd be even more messed
Then you
up.
got to watch out for those piranha fish.
Dead.
Piranha on the Bay Area. Pier 49
The dirt eating piranha.
Yeah.
So you take the cement, put it in the Polaroid camera, get like a mold and stuff like that. Take it out, throw it into like a junkyard. Then they take it and they use it to build a house.
That'd be messed up. Well, I mean, yeah. We've had some fucked up
And
stuff.
then you'd have a
done.
haunted house.
Or haunted wall.
Haunted wall. Like,
That should
Don't
be a
walk
new-
by this wall. It was like, there's like, somebody take a picture of me? But it's just the fucking wall. It's taking
You know, it'd be
pictures.
messed up if it was hanging out and it
it's
had
a
the camera.
Wallaroid.
Right.
Wallaroid.
All right.
What?
Well, we'll be back with final thoughts on Polaroid.
1, 2, 3. Leave that in.
All right, we're back with final thoughts
Yeah.
on
Polaroid.
Polaroid.
God. It's been a high school loner. Bird. Her name's right there in the fucking thing.
Wait,
Bird Fitcher.
Fish.
If it was Fincher,
That'd be pretty
like a
messed up.
finch,
Like
you
a
know?
finch.
Boom.
Yeah.
Fincher.
Do you know what? So we
Turd
were
Fincher.
my son and I were watering our plants this today actually. And every year fucking birds come and they lay their nest in our fucking our patio. Every fucking year. The
Yes.
same goddamn birds come and they put their nest in. And then as soon as everything's done, the birds hatch and they learn how to fly and they fly away. I power wash our patio and everything like that. And they go. And again, they come back every year. This year it's on the left side. Next year it's going to be on the right side. The year after that it's going to be on the left side. They keep fucking doing it for, God, it's been 8 years. 8 years. These
They rotate.
Yeah.
Yes, every goddamn year. They always come back. And so we were outside, and I was like, dude, go inside, like, because the birds have hatched now, and so they're up top, and they're waiting for their parents to come back with some food. The fucking parents today were flying around, like, cawing at us.
They're trying to intimidate us. That's
Dude.
what my dad said. It was like they went almost inside the patio.
They-
and I was like,
Yeah. They were hella pissed off. And I'm just like, dude, you've been here for fucking 8 years. You know that we don't fuck with your nest until you leave, and then we destroy it. You know, and that's probably why they're pissed off at us. Like,
It's like, this is my house.
yeah, if you didn't fucking destroy my house every year, I wouldn't have to come back.
And build a new house every
You know how
year.
fast those fucking things build their houses? God damn. They build those houses within like 3 days.
I don't know if they consider
two-story
that you're,
houses.
like, nice enough to let them build their house.
I mean, I felt really, really, really bad because the first year I was like, nah, bitches, you're not going to build your nest in my motherfucking house. So, like, I grabbed a shovel and, like, I climbed on my ladder and I grabbed a shovel. I was like, oh, there's fucking eggs in here. I was like, well, I'm at the point of no return. And so I fucking catapulted it over my fucking fence.
You did a full jaw rule. Murder.
But yeah, and I was like, okay, they'll never be back. And then I think the next year they had a special needs bird that they kicked out of the nest, and like we tried to fucking, feed
Care.
it to get it back to health and everything like that. But we actually just fucking served it to a fucking road runner on a platter.
You mentioned that, yeah.
It was so sad. Like I was like,
Yeah.
hell yeah, we're gonna have one of those stories where like the bird comes back every year and it fucking always eats from my hand and fucking goes for a walk with me.
Babe, take
No.
pictures. We're going to put this on Instagram. It's going to be amazing.
this is going to be amazing. 10 days later, that you have a you're going to be like,
Chomp.
this is going to be amazing. This is going to be amazing. I can't believe this is actually happening. 10 days later, you have a funeral for it.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
the older brother, I've never been so close to a bird before. The older brother was probably like, I don't know, fucking 4 weeks old. It was like hopping up to me, squaring up. Like I'd say easily within 2, maybe 3 feet away from me, tops. Like, you fucking killed my brother, man. Like, I was like, dude, I'm trying to help your brother. Like, we went and bought bird seed and fucking water, like all this shit. And then my wife goes out back and like this piece of shit Roadrunner like was running away. Then it like stopped. It jumped on top of the fence and looked at my wife. Was like, "Thanks for the food, motherfucker," and then jumped off the fence and ran away. And I was like, "What the fuck was that?" And they're just like, "Oh yeah, Roadrunner eat fucking baby birds and shit and lizards." And we're just like, "What the fuck?" So we literally just gave this fucking Roadrunner a fucking special needs bird, fucking silver platter.
Eating a cripple.
I mean, it
was fucked
doesn't
up.
make them less nutritious.
No, but it was really sad because we're just like, yes,
Yeah.
we're doing something good for the Roadrunner. It's like, I've never had fucking.
I'd never had autistic bird.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Right? So, anyways,
Well, Polaroid.
how the fuck I got onto that shit?
I
Oh, the finch, the birds.
Yeah. Hard transition.
Fucking
hard.
birds.
Yeah, it went from her name Bird Fincher, and then Bird Fincher, and then
Yep. But,
Okay, so you'll probably be kinder than I am.
God. I mean, I thought it was easy to watch, but I really, like, I thought it had an all right concept. You know?
It did.
It had an all right concept.
I'm with you on that.
You know, but I think that it's going to be one of those movies where this is going to sound messed up. Like if I'm bored, you know, like I'll put it back on
Exactly.
and watch it with sound, you know, because I
Yeah.
guarantee they probably mentioned the neck, like why she had that scar on her neck, you know,
maybe
Even
they
if I
just
knew
did
that,
it.
I don't know if that's a draw.
but you
Like
know,
this doesn't vault it to the upper tier of what we've watched.
so basically, I mean, you can tell me if I'm wrong. So basically in the 70s, there was a girl who had a camera.
Uh-huh.
And then people were making fun of her because she always had the camera. Mm-hmm. They took pictures of her with her camera.
And her father stood up for her, then the cops shot him. He got
Locked it.
electrocuted
He got electrocuted in the fucking...
in the water with the camera.
That's not water. What is that shit?
Whatever the film solution.
You don't know what
Fluid.
it is?
I don't know what it's called.
I think it's just water.
It's
I'm
a dark
not,
It's
room.
not water.
It's
Yeah.
a basin with dark room fluid.
But you know what I'm saying? Like if
Yeah.
it was isopropyl alcohol or something fucked up, you know,
You probably
lava.
did him a favor. I mean, he's
right?
gonna, like,
But okay, and so then the dad is the one that is killing people. But here's something too that.
getting revenge for his daughter. Yeah.
But it kind of broke the rules, which is kind of cool, because after you get revenge for the person that have died, like, you know what, you murdered me and you got away with it, but now it's been 40 years, now it's your time to fuck go to hell. After the dad got his revenge, because the cop was the last one standing, even after he got his revenge for his daughter's death, he still went on and murdered all those kids. Like, what the fuck? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you know, so...
A little confusing. But maybe
Pretty
it was one
funny.
of those moments where it's like, oh, we still got 20 minutes of movie left. Let's keep this going.
Or it's one of those ones where it's like, you know what? All you high school kids are the same. Listen to your boom boxes and, you know,
Yeah.
Raise it over your head to get girls.
in your bubblicious gum. Like
Your big league chew.
Big League Chew. That's some good ass fucking gum.
But, okay,
I've
so
never had it before.
for me, this movie, like, I love the last third. I think as soon as the action picks up in the last third,
yeah.
we have hit the meat of the story. You
Yeah.
could have hit that sooner. What I would have, like, I'm not trying to, like, tell people how to direct a movie in any way, because I've never done that. But, like, I think the ultimate setup here is you have your high school day like they had. You have the party where all the pictures are taken.
Oh, yeah.
Picture, 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 picture. We set up all the deaths. And then you have... Then you start the deaths. And you, like... And then you start the mythos and the deaths and all that. And... like, and start that a little quicker. But then you get, like, what kind of feels like maybe 20, 30 minutes more fluff. Like, it just feels like these are nice things to know, but I don't feel like any of this drives the plot. Like, I don't feel like we're moving forward at any point in the next 30 minutes. And that's a big problem. Like, it feels like it feels a little Hallmark movie-ish. Like,
I feel like too.
Well, that and all the people, like all of the ladies specifically, they look so similar. Like,
oh wait,
no, all the women look very similar. So like, it's like face blindness. Like, I can't tell them apart.
But
it was very frustrating. I was waiting for people to die so I could figure out who was who.
You know what? So maybe that would be a question: is how would you guys defeat that ghost? I have a couple scenarios that I could do. What happens if I do a cardboard cutout of me right there and a cardboard cutout of you right there, and then I just make a machine that takes a picture, and then every, I don't know, 5 minutes it takes a picture of the other one. What the fuck is my dog doing? You'll never know because this isn't on fucking camera.
Wait.
You know?
Just stretch
And
it
so
right
then
in front of me.
every 5 minutes it takes a picture of the other cardboard cutout. And so the ghost goes from this picture, then it's getting ready to kill this picture, then boom, it goes to the other picture. And then it's getting ready to kill that one, and then boom, goes to the other picture. And you're ready to kill that one.
Yeah,
and
but
boom.
you know how many Polaroids you'd need to pull that off?
Or you can do my original plan of going to a euthanasia ward.
Oh,
You can,
jeez.
you can probably just get like a giant Polaroid, like how do I say this? Not the ink cartridge. Where you
Film?
where you put the film. Just get like a giant thing of film.
Or like what we said earlier. Whatever
They
if
can
you
just go to
run out of film?
Amazon and get
Whatever you just
more
run out of
Polaroid
film and then don't do it.
Well, yeah, just like let it burn itself out,
Yeah.
and then you just have this monster like, oh shit,
Or like what's the...
I have no one else to kill. What am I supposed to do?
Have you seen those videos on Instagram where people like get like a pine cone or something? They put in like this clear liquid and then the liquid hardens and they fucking like what do you call it? Shape it into something. God damn it, I can't remember what the fuck it's called. Thanks, alcohol. But like
I don't know what
about.
you're talking about.
God damn it.
It's like
It's like clear plaster kind of thing. You know, where what the fuck? I don't know what it is.
I have no clue what you're talking about right now.
It looks like fucking super glue. But like, you know, like you ever go to dude, anyways.
It's all good.
But they take something and they put it inside of like a mold, like you see my vase over there, like a circle mold. And then they fill it with this fucking like poly something. And then when that's dried, then you can like sand it and you can shine it. And then that thing is just, it's crystal clear, but it's inside of this mold.
Yeah.
You know? Like, what if you took that camera and you put it inside the fucking that shit,
Okay.
and then you just put it like on your wall? They'd be like, hey, every day you could just flip that fucking camera off. Be like, yeah, fuck you, ghost. You're never going to be able to be used again because you'd have to literally break it out of the fucking mold.
Until somebody's like, why is this camera in this mold?
But it's a fucking... It's like they've done it with, like, if you have a big flat piece of wood, you could break it and you put it and then you fill it with whatever, the same shit, and then you make a kitchen table.
I've seen this thing before on YouTube. It's like I'm not 100% sure if this is what it's called, but it's like an Elastiframe where you can put a bunch of stuff in it and it doesn't like break. Like you can put a whole entire Hot Wheels car like vertically inside of it, and you can put like inside it. It's like the elastic frame, and it doesn't break.
Elastic frame is. But no, I thought it was all right movie.
Yeah.
I kind of feel like you strengthen that middle. You have a great movie here.
I didn't say great.
Well, that's what I'm saying though. Like I feel like this has all the bones to be a great movie. If you do a little less storytelling in the middle and do a little more, action and chase in the middle.
Yeah.
This is one of those movies that I know that's the fear is you have too much action and chase, you're not telling enough story. But in this movie, if you tell enough story in that party, you don't have to tell a whole lot of story in the action and chase.
Uh-huh.
Your story becomes the action and chase.
Potentially.
But I'm not trying to tell people how to make a movie.
That ain't me.
That's the movie I would see. I would like to see.
Yeah. So, but no, I thought it was all right.
It was all right, yeah.
Yeah, it was alright. You know what else? If you put the Polaroid camera, those, carnival rides that you go on, the roller coaster, and then it takes a picture of you, and it shows the picture of you.
Ooh, damn. That would be pretty funny, too.
Just going around on the roller coaster.
It's called epoxy is what the fuck I was talking about.
Epoxy, okay.
So if you took that camera and I'd fucking prop it up like it was getting ready to take a picture too. And I don't know, somehow fucking get it to take a picture so the button's pushed in and then dip it in the epoxy and then just put it in like a fucking clear flaccid wiener mold and then put it on the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just have it stuck.
Yeah.
Right before it's about to take a picture.
Mm-hmm. So it's always in that premature stage.
That's scary, though.
Yeah, it is. Anyways.
All right.
We're going to end it.
All right.
Well, thank you for listening.
Oh, well, hold on. Let's give Kane something. If you guys want to follow Kane on Instagram, tell him what your name is on Instagram. I think Kane did it.
And
This Kane's World.
How
do I know that? But yeah, and then if anybody wants to murk up a 10-year-old on a fucking movie, let me know.
wait, what?
Oh, yeah. Throw out if you have comments and suggestions for us, check out our website, check out our Instagram, berated movies.com or berated B-rated movies is our Instagram.
beratedmovies.com.
And beratedmovies.com.
And email.
Yeah. So anywhere.
Everything berated B-rated movies.
Like if you send us a DM, if you send us an email and it's appropriate enough, we will read it.
I know. We put out that thing where it's like, hey, give us a fucked up question to ask. We had some fucked up questions.
Like what?
Well, I mean, I'm not going to...
We found there is a hard limit.
Okay.
No, I mean, there's not a hard limit. I mean, they're just... We loved them. They were hilarious.
I like them.
You and I talked about them, but it's more, so here's a funny story. Is we always do the would you rather questions.
Yeah.
So in high school, I knew this guy, and he would do those. He would try to get in with us. And I remember this one where he's like, oh, hey, would you rather have to drink beer from a dumpster or have to drink somebody's puke? And you're like, it's not the, we were doing funny things would you, I said,
It's not funny.
Not
with
the grossest thing you can think
with your
of.
cousin, nobody knows, or you had your cousin and nobody knows, those funny ones. But he was just trying to do gross stuff, and you're just like, so close.
You're almost there.
But we're doing more funny things.
Yeah.
Fucked up. But anyways, thanks, Kane. It's way past your bedtime.
I don't believe it is, but
100%. But thank
it's
you.
summer.
All right.
So that means you go to bed earlier.
I might be the next caller. That'd be pretty messed up.
All right. Well, we'll talk to you next week.
All right. See ya.
Thank you for listening to the podcast. This podcast is available on all major podcast networks and YouTube. If you like what you're hearing, please follow, like, and subscribe to us on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok.